feels like you're not completing the like
Right.
the achievements of it. Versus with Babbel, it's more of an intellectual exercise of like, this is how the grammar works.
Yes.
Right?
I would like
It's more
because I'm
technical,
getting to a point with Dutch where it's like, okay, I understand that this is the right answer, but I don't understand why.
Yeah.
So I can't. So the next time you give me a different word in the same scenario, I'm getting it wrong because I don't understand why that last word was conjugated the way that it was.
Yes.
Yeah, my experience with Duolingo is like it gives you a bunch of puzzle pieces, but no frame of reference on like how they fit together and what the big picture ought to look like, and not even all the pieces, just like a handful of pieces.
So with this, they basically start like they'll give you a couple of vocab and then they'll say, you know, these are some phrases, but then they'll be explaining this is why this is this way or this conjugated or this is the data form, and it's very like intellectual and makes it understandable. And I think for German in particular, because it's a German company, then I think Babbel is probably going to be the best for learning German. But also German in general seems, for an English speaker, people are like, I heard German's hard, and I'm like, not really, because German influences English.
Yeah, they have,
And
they
so
have the same base root.
there's a lot of words that are the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And especially Daddy does. It's killing me.
Yeah. Well, the fucking before we sorry no one I haven't said this to anybody yet, but the one thing that makes German superior as a language is compound words, because they make
really
sense.
Funny sometimes.
They're funny, but also they make sense because, you know, how do you describe you know, a language course or whatever, and it's a Sprachs course, which is speaking course.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense to me intellectually. The one thing that makes German not a good language is all of the goddamn forms of the. Like, because there's gendered versions, there's a masculine, a feminine, and a neutral. But then it changes depending on the kind of sentence that you're saying.
Die Schokolade.
Yeah, right. And so then, or if it's plural, and in English, it's just the.
Yeah.
The desk.
Right.
Great.
In Turkish, we don't have it.
Yeah.
There's no articles.
Exactly. So maybe that'll be fun for me, because I am
I
planning.
was like, are we making coffee?
My next language
Yeah,
after
like,
German is Turkish, so that's my goal. So.
I don't know.
Minis?
Yes, please.
All I remember from German is 99 Süßballen.
Nina classic.
99.
And ich bin 15 Jahre alt, so I learned that phrase in 15 years old, so.
Here you go.
All I can say is I'm 15 years old.
I took Latin in high school.
What?
I had in one of the elementary schools I went to, they did German as like an elective, and so we learned German Christmas carols and a few German phrases, and all I remember now is how to count to 10.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I got left. And from 3rd grade German, we moved after that, and that was it. I wanted to take Latin, but they stopped offering it, and I ended up in everyone. It was like, well, no more options. Everyone takes Spanish.
Purely from a usability, like, it would have been way better for me to take German or French or Spanish. But Latin's so cool.
I
It's
know.
so cool.
But I mean, you
And
can
now
like
you can
Latin
really
doesn't
roleplay
teach
like
you.
like hardcore.
Right.
Latin doesn't teach you how to speak a speakable language,
It
but
just
it
teaches
makes
vocab.
it makes learning all other languages easier.
Oh yeah, you can the roots you learn, you can
Yeah.
decompose most things, and like you don't have to worry about articles. Word order doesn't matter in Latin, which is excellent.
Yeah.
Just throw the words in any order; they'll tell you what they do.
My
It's
English
great.
SAT score can be very much traced back to
Greek and Latin roots, yeah.
Because it was like, which of these words, blah blah. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't know the words.
Nope.
But I know that root.
That roots,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep. That was why I made my daughter take Latin.
Yep.
And she was like, oh, that was actually really helpful.
Yeah.
Ziggy, skip this song.
My Latin teacher.
Ziggy, make the light 10%.
My Latin teacher in high school was only like 3 years older than us,
Oh wow.
and so he was actually still a college student.
Yeah.
And
Our
so-
in high school, my Spanish teacher was 21.
Oh my gosh.
She had graduated early from college, and like she hardcore had a flirtation going on with one of the seniors.
Oh yeah, we went out with the guy like on the weekends, like he was bigger.
Yeah, even at 15, I was like,
Yeah.
this is not
No.
it. This is not it.
Yeah, no, I had an English teacher in high school who flirted with all the girls, and they flirted back, but they're kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
stupid and you don't know shit. I hated him so much.
Yeah.
And he hated me right back, so it was mutual.
Who hated who? Teacher?
I
Pervert
hated
teachers, we're talking
a
about
pervert
perverts.
teacher.
Well,
All my English teachers were pregnant all the time.
Mine
That's the
too,
condition of
actually.
English
But
teachers.
that's just kind of an Indiana thing. So.
Well, do we want to do snacks first, and then are there snacks?
I just brought some.
I have no snacks.
Awesome.
I
Okay,
also brought
grapes
grapes.
exist. Thank
Pressure.
you.
I brought miniature Three Musketeers.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
These
Awesome.
grapes are very sweet. Apparently, they taste like cotton candy.
They are
They're
delicious.
delicious.
So she said.
You're attracting.
Okay.
Check out.
Mhm.
Well, are you ready for
I'm
a
prepared.
recap?
I am prepared.
You didn't change your password, right?
No,
Your Wi-Fi.
password's the same.
Okay, so I have some kind of problem.
Okay, last session we started with Priya's awesome prayers, which continue to impress and dazzle me. And I've thought about them. Also, Heath attuned to the Ion Stone. Ion Stone before we left. Herme approached Everett to talk. We learned that Everett was a mercenary who had worked with him in the past, but had never been part of the Azure Blades. Herme gave him some Dreamwave tea, and then
That was
convinced him to join us on the heist in exchange for 20 gold and a forged superior healing potion. Herme was very evasive and did not explain where we were going, or really any particular details other than that we were
My goal
retrieving
is
an object.
become a dealer in the Artemian world.
You're
Make
well
some
on your
money on the
way.
way.
He's gonna sell fugazi goods, man.
Everett was happy to see him. Mentioned that the Azure Blades were hunting him down and were not happy. He spoke about Flint as though Flint was a separate person. Question.
Question.
Herme told him that he had quit on a nat 20. He had quit the Azure Blades suddenly and left without notice, and that's why they were upset, and that Flint was doing fine. We'll see.
We'll all see.
Herme did not warn any of us that Everett would be joining the heist, so there were some big feelings about his arrival. Quote from Heath, "If he betrays us, I will punch you and then I'll kill him." And then Nor had a parent-teacher conference with Priya.
Love that you put that.
Nora had a parent-teacher conference with Priya.
Who's the parent? Who's the teacher?
I
Parent,
think it
teacher?
goes back and forth. Honestly, it depends on the day and the hijinks. His quote, I didn't write down his exact quote, but it was something like, "This one cannot get away." Which
Well,
left an
he said
impression on me.
He said something about, like, one of two, but one at least can't get away.
Yeah, so, I mean, ice cold, left a real impression on. I was afraid enough that I don't recall the exact word.
That goes in the vault.
Everett was pleasantly surprised to meet a Gloamkin. He claimed to be charmed by Aoife and kissed her on the hand. Is she a woman that can turn into a bird, or a bird that can turn into a woman? One of my favorite quotes of the night. The team split up. Nor and Aoife were on the distraction team. Everyone else was on the extraction team. Brian summoned a medium-sized rat to join us in the distraction. Brachus. The group exchanged nervous goodbyes. Brian and Aoife hugged. No one else wanted hugs. That's what it seemed like. Brian cast Longstrider on Heath. I just thought that was nice to note, just so we'd remember that. They approached the secret room stealthily. When they opened the secret door, they could hear the voices of two guards inside. Heath tried to peek around the corner to like scope out the situation, but had very bad luck. Immediately made eye contact with one of the guards. Because the guard rolled a nat 20. The guard approached to investigate. And Herme immediately shot him with an arrow, and Brian finished him off instantly. Kazoon tried to use message to deceive the other guard, but he saw through it and tried to raise the alarm. Priya put him to sleep. And that was the end of the two guards. There was a pretty intense debate about lethal versus non-lethal damage. What are our goals with the guards? Kazoon strongly advocated leaving them alive. He pointed out that we were initially deceived by the Warden and that many of the guards are likely deceived by him too. Brian advocated for tying up loose ends. The group...
Listen, not all of us were deceived by the Warden. Okay.
This is fair. This is a good point. In the end, they left him alive. Brian interrogated the final guard. It appears that they are unaware that the secret room leads directly into the keep. He implied that they had come around the long way through the sewers. He said directly that they came through a sewer grate. But also, he ran as though he was going to get help from the direction of the secret door. So, just worth noting. He said...
They never ran.
He moved. He
The
didn't
one guy
run.
was gonna like run and yell alarms.
Somebody yelled
Yelled.
intruder. Somebody yelled intruder.
Yeah, no, he
and
yelled
stopped
intruders and intruders in the keep.
it. Was
But he didn't get to move at all before.
Okay, maybe I falsely remembered.
And
I
there's-
thought I remembered
there's
him moving
another-
away from us and in that
Right,
direction.
because Priya
He
put
was
him to
going
sleep
to,
first.
but there's another opening right next to where that door is too.
Yeah,
so you
gotcha.
can go
Okay.
over there.
Well, we shall strike that from the record. He said that his orders had come from the guard captain, but would not reveal her name, and seemed very determined not to betray his people. However, Heath remembered her name, Miriam Deep Branch. At the end of that, he was left bound, gagged, and blindfolded, with the belief that his compatriot was still living.
To a large ice block.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Good remembering. Kazoon put up Detect Magic. He could sense chronomancy in the stairwell or the passageway to the door. It intensified the farther in they went. Priya listened at the door and could hear two people talking, but they seemed to be in a room, not in the room directly on the other side. Heath opened the door, only to reveal that it had been walled over with wooden planks. Brian rolled a nat 20 and couldn't find any levers or traps associated with the door. Aoife, switching sides, Aoife and Nora snuck over to the keep with their new rat friend Brockus. There was a statue of a human warden in front that they did not recognize. The fog was already thick. Aoife cast Enlarge on the rat, and he ate some magical moss Brian had given him, and he became gigantic. Nora created a silent image of Belton's citizens that appeared to be rotting, shambling through the fog, and then pulled back into it. Our rat friend broke the statue and then moved towards the guards. Aoife was whispering into people's minds, "Your warden has upset the balance of nature, witness the reckoning for his greed and decadence." Nora moved closer in and made another silent image of black scarves moving through the fog away from the rat as though running away, and then he hid in his ring. Brockus wrecked the guards. He climbed the main gate and ate a couple of them. Aoife struggled to find the ring in the fog, but thankfully, thank God, finally got it. She put the ring on her finger and turned into a mouse, and then used a hero point to have a not mouse stat block. Her mouse form is now armed and armored, which included the new lore that before they left, 426 gave her the golden ring of strength from their burrow. Just as Aoife was sneaking under the main gate with the tide of other rats, Brockus was taken down by all the guards. He fell backwards and crushed two more of them to death. Between the moss and the magic, his body will stay huge for a while before it reduces back down to its usual size. Back in the secret room, Heath, Brian, and Everett were removing boards from the bottom half of the doorway with the intention to cut open a doggy-style flap through the wallpaper to try doggy door style flap through the wallpaper to try and conceal where we'd come from. Heath cut a little hole higher up to look through. He could see a fancy wrought iron doorway, a torch to one side, and a statue to the other. He did not see any people. The group heard the alarm being raised from the front gate. All the guards were being summoned that way. As Heath was working on the doorway, he gave himself a pep talk without realizing he was using magical guidance on himself. Kazun had just a brief moment to see a shimmer of light, revealing that he was using divination magic, and then we ended on a cliffhanger.
Woo! So good! Inspiration to Michelle for awesome recap. Inspiration for snacks. Thank you so much. Inspiration for awesome potions. Not even close. Inspiration for lamp ambiance and awesome sounds.
Hell yeah.
I, again, am missing one of my swords, which makes me very sad.
Well, we'll be able to find some more at Ren Fair.
Yes.
Maybe.
But I didn't find them initially at Ren Fair. My mom just found them at an antique shop, and she was like, "Could you use these for your games?" And I was like,
Now I can.
Yes, I can.
Well, you never know. Maybe we just need to. Maybe we're thinking too small. Perhaps we need to be larger.
6 full-size swords.
Right. I'm just handing.
Let's
Listen,
leave
I
it.
have them
Don't
sharp.
bring big swords.
Wait, I got
sharp
Don't
blades.
you have one right there? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is the last inspiration. Yeah.
There you go.
It's all right. We're good.
A friggin' dirk.
Yes.
Next time we come in the corner, there should just be a bucket full of full-on sharp
Actual
blades.
Yeah.
sharp
Those
blades.
look like 9-foot tall swords. Yeah.
If you want your inspiration, you have to get it out of the bucket.
Yeah, you have to go pay it out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, see, I don't. No thanks. I don't have anywhere to put that.
I'll wield it.
You're not Highlander.
I'm not Highlander.
That was always the biggest mystery. It's like, where does he keep that sword?
Right? All of a sudden, are you hearing this back?
Look, if you start nitpicking
Yeah.
at Highlander, you're never
Or
gonna stop.
especially like Amanda, like she was wearing like the leather and like the short skirts and like something. You're like, where exactly was that sword?
Where was she keeping them? Have
Yeah.
you guys seen Road to El Dorado?
So, yeah.
How did you
It's like
get
a sharp
those?
blade,
Where
they
was
just
she
sell
keeping
them.
them? Okay, friends. So the last we left off, as Michelle so gloriously just told us,
Shut up, you. Don't look here.
We're all looking there.
he had flared some, but unbeknownst to him, some magic.
I can't
That-
see you. You can't see me. Actually, I can't see through this, so it's
that-
not nipple.
Our dear Kazun caught in a prismatic film over him, and in that moment, for you, Kazun, who had detect magic on, an explosion of magic appears everywhere around you. Aaron, I need you to roll me a d6.
Boy.
Three.
3, okay.
Three,
You
let's die
detect,
immediately.
as you did once before, chronomancy magic all around you. But there's a tense pause. Nothing seems to change.
Can we still move?
You can still move. No one has been stuck in place.
Plan D success.
Yeah!
That was Plan B!
Plan D
Plan D doesn't exist.
to begin with.
Plan D didn't
I was
exist.
like, I'm just preparing.
Yeah. No. So in that case, there's no moment of tension for Heath.
Okay.
He's just fucking doing what he
Yeah,
does.
no one's paying attention for Kazun.
Yeah.
Kazun is very
Everybody just
Yeah.
sees Kazun just like freeze for a second. You're like, oh no, what happened? And he's like, Heath?
Does the beard stand on end like?
And he says he.
Yeah, just say Heath.
Busy. What?
What did you just do?
I'm cutting through the fucking.
Stop. Don't move.
What?
Okay, so I saw like after I saw the divination on him, I saw like an explosion of like just
Yeah, it's still
chronomancy,
there.
like all around us.
It's all around you. It's coming from a source inside the room.
And it's just like a bubble around us. Okay. Shit. Okay, everybody stop. Reverse. like back down the stairs, out into the hallway. Now, go. We'll talk outside.
I'm
Go.
just gonna listen to the
Everyone
reader.
roll me a d6.
You want me to roll DC6 now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's changing my clothes.
Yeah, dude, be back there changing your clothes. You're
I
fine.
roll
Everett
again.
will do one.
Oh, yeah. You roll for Everett.
Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
Okay.
As Kazoon
We're
says,
going to
That's not
back
bad.
up.
D6.
DC6.
Sorry, not
I
Nora
hope this is
either.
good,
Yeah,
not
Nora
bad.
and Eva are not here yet.
3.
3? Okay. 3.
Six.
6. Great.
I'm gonna roll 1.
One of us is doing the wrong thing. 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 1.
No. Did you got a 1?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. 1, 1.
She's a 6.
Six.
I have 1. So one of the two of us is
Someone's
probably
okay,
in.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Um,
Screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were rolling for Everett.
Mhm.
You rolled a 1. What were you doing a second ago?
I was pulling on. I'm on both. I'm
You're
standing
pulling
right
on
here
the
to
help
the
board.
board.
She's
Yeah.
sitting on the help action.
Yeah. You say everyone move back. All of a sudden, what were you doing?
I was behind them.
Okay.
From what I recall, Heath, Everett, and Brian were right up against the boards.
Yeah.
Kazoon was right behind them.
Yeah.
And then Priya was behind them, and
Yeah.
he was still back in the main chamber.
Everett, are you going, or Everett, one of them saying Everett. Priya, are you going to listen to Kazoon?
Yes.
Okay. So you say everybody back now. Priya is gone.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, she's not standing next to you anymore. Priya, you are down at the bottom of the stairs.
Yes.
Everett and Brian start pulling off more boards. And you two move downstairs.
Time is just moving at different speeds for everybody.
Do we hear them say that? Like, do I hear him say go down, or have I just not clocked that at all and I'm just working?
From your perspective, a second ago, Everett was looking over at you, murmuring about what Heath's problem was.
Okay.
From the bottom of the stairs.
Well,
can I-
are they both side by side? Like, I'm not looking back, so I wouldn't see Kazoon or
Everett's still there
but
with
like,
you.
Everett-
He's moving. He's gone. From your perspective, you blink, and Heath, who was kneeling there, isn't there
Well,
anymore.
I'm not gonna keep going if he's not doing his job.
Oh no, you have to.
Okay. All right. Well, I just keep going.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to.
So from
That's
outside.
maybe the scariest thing you've ever
I
done.
I don't know. You were getting scared more, beer.
From outside the bubble, can I telekinetic shove him backwards towards us?
Are you able to shove backwards?
You can
It just
pull,
sounds like
I
I
think,
take the
with
shove
teleport.
action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so make a strength saving throw.
That is
Really
a good
good.
one to throw at me.
Let me see.
Yanked the boards off.
Very cool, bro.
13.
I think that's going to fail. Let me just double check.
You're coming up my lowest stat right now. I'm-
For me,
8.
if I'm backing away, do I see in real time them also backing away? or
Okay,
is
yeah,
it
that
like-
fails.
You
Okay.
see Kazoon backing away
back
with
5
you.
feet.
From your perspective, all of a sudden, Priya's gone.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, time has
We're gonna
changed.
be
Yeah,
in
we're
different
all in
time
different
zones.
time.
Yeah.
But why can't I stop? Is the question.
No,
That doesn't
that's
make
a separate,
sense.
different.
That's a different issue. We're
We gotta
completely
figure that out.
The book is now in charge.
I fail. He
Oh
pulls.
god.
Okay, so
Okay.
just to
What
clarify, when we got to the bottom of the stairs, was Priya there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Priya's there, we're down there. Okay, and I
He's
pulled him
moving at
back
normal
5
speed.
feet.
Priya,
So
from your
I'm just like
perspective, you
head
blinked
by
and you were at the
6
bottom of
rounds.
the stairs.
Okay,
Or
that's
something that
possible.
she jumped like.
I guess it's-
She blinked and she was at the bottom of the stairs. So she did not register that she had taken steps down.
And the
Oh,
two of
we're
us,
behind
we
you.
It's
just
normal.
You
walked
walk
down the
It's
stairs.
fast, one
Okay.
slow.
It's on, yeah.
And then, so after I pull him, does it look like he moves at the normal speed inside the bubble?
Yeah, so
Pretty normal.
you're sitting there talking with Everett,
I think so.
pulling on
60
boards,
steps.
and all of a sudden you get yanked back down the stairs.
Okay.
You go tumbling down the stairs. Pick up a few bruises for your trouble, and Everett looks around. Guys,
Then I'll do the same to Everett. I'll do a pull on him.
Wait, no.
Strength
Give me a
save.
second. Make me a strength save.
Oh, I bet he's strong.
He seems more like a
7 plus if he has anything else.
Thank God.
You'd have to have
Thank God Vin
plus
rolled
9
poorly.
to pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
you'd have to have a 9.
Let me
You might.
check Everett. I've
And you
got
could if he's
him
proficient
right
in
here.
strength.
Yeah.
Well, my strength
Everett, where
is
are you?
stuff
There he
in
is.
the check, yeah.
Strength? Yeah, he right behind Brian a second later.
He's the next guy.
I like to think I hit the bottom and then like 2 seconds later, he rolls out.
Acrobatics check. Acrobatics check.
9.
Don't remind the DM you fell down a flight of stairs.
So you go down the stairs. You yank on Everett. He flips over, lands on his hands, does a backflip, and lands on his feet where you
Wow.
guys are.
Okay.
Sure, cool. Show off after you know.
Show off, yeah.
After I show what's about to happen, then it's easy to do backflips. You know, that's fine.
What's going on?
After they've exited the bubble, does it collapse like it did when Kazun left the other one, or is it still there?
It's still there.
Okay, so
Around-
we'll probably have to dispel that in a minute.
Is it
But
around us though?
Not anymore.
No, he backed up to where it wasn't anymore.
What are we all doing down here? Heath, what the hell?
He'd set off the trap.
What do you
What
mean?
The time bubble trap.
We checked for traps.
No, magic trap.
What do you mean I set it off?
You were just gone.
You, like, when you were pulling those boards off, you said, like, alright, Heath, you got this. And a shroud of divination fell over you. It looked exactly like when Priya gives us the guidance of Koros. And a shroud of divination fell over you. It looked exactly like when Priya gives us the guidance of Koros. Like, it fell over you. You started to pull off, and immediately, like, just a blast of chronomancy surrounded us. Like, you cast a spell in the bubble.
You're using magic?
Oh.
Heath, what the hell? We all agreed no magic. What the hell? We all agreed no
Yeah,
magic.
we said no magic.
What?
Me and this guy the same.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I cast a spell? What?
Yes, like my eyes are like blue right now, so I'm detecting magic. You casted a spell on yourself when you said that.
No, I didn't.
How long does guidance last? It's just 6 seconds.
That's a
right?
minute.
It's a minute.
Oh, it's a minute. It's still
It's
on him.
concentration, but as soon as you use it, it
It's-
goes away.
yeah.
So I don't
I mean,
know.
But did he have a chance to
Technically, I
use the
used
actual
it.
action?
I think I used it in.
But the
Yeah,
effect is
but
still
yeah,
on
I was
you.
just saying, like, I don't know if
So
his,
it's-
if
so
his
the-
action didn't go off, then yeah, you're
So you still see it on
You're
him.
still glowing right now.
I don't feel no different, and I didn't do any like what you do of like waving my hands. I didn't cast a spell.
When we were in the acid rain, you pulled Nor out of the front seat. He had been rained on with acid and had passed out from the pain, and you wrapped him in bandages and he woke up.
I mean, I had some salves in there and herbs. I mean, maybe he's a quick healer. What do you mean?
Does Nora look like a quick healer? No offense.
Nor's not here.
Oh, that's right.
Nor's still on there.
I'm saying here. No offense, Nora.
It's a bear.
I mean, he's.
Brian,
fine.
you've used guidance too around us, haven't you?
I have.
I wonder if he's ever done it when I detect magic on him.
I can do it now.
Probably.
We're not in the time bubble anymore, right?
No, yeah, we're not.
Like
Yeah,
a
like
film
that.
of water rippling over him.
But he wouldn't see it. Or
No.
No, I'm letting Kazoo
Yeah.
know what it looks like.
But is this like divination?
It's
just
still
covering
divination. It just has a different
flavor.
flavor to it.
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
same. Whatever he just did, that's what you did.
Can I come back this time?
Henry,
With, like,
what are you doing?
Fully armored?
In the guard outfit.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, for you
That's
split second, man. I almost stabbed you. This close.
What are you guys doing here?
That's what I was about to ask.
So,
Why are you arguing about magic?
so you pep talked yourself and did magic.
Magic?
You pep talked, yes. He did magic, yes.
Yes.
You did magic?
Right, okay, so you have to now doubt yourself through the rest of this mission, or else you might set off this trap, okay? No more pep talks! No more hyping!
I don't know what you.
Maybe stay away from the
You know,
His pep
somehow
talks-
you're
his
doing
pep talks
magic.
are magic?
But if you don't know how to do that, then I need you to not be great.
You have
I don't know how to put that better.
You have magic pep talks?
All the instinctual stuff you feel that gives you an edge, probably just don't do those.
I don't cast magic. Wait, maybe it was him.
So what is wrong with casting magic?
Nobody else was touching you. Like, you were just you.
And you don't have to touch people to do your thing. And
You
magic.
guys-
Nobody else did
You do it to
anything.
yourself?
We were all just standing there.
Yes.
You were the only one that said anything.
What does hers look like?
Oh, did you cast guidance? What do you think yours would look like, Allison?
Because he's seeing what they all look like, right?
Right.
This
His
is
was
above
like the
and
water.
in thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. His was the
Prismatic.
It's like a prismatic shimmer.
If mine looks
If
different,
you've got an idea, go for it. If you don't, I've got an idea.
okay.
if
Yeah.
mine looks different and his looks different, if these two looked different
For
and hers is different, then we'll know it wasn't Priya and it
there's
wasn't me.
like a spiral of words in the air around her in a small spiral. But around the whole
It's
of
like
her.
Sword Art
It wasn't
Online.
hers, like,
Have you watched that? The second
Everybody's magic has like a unique like
Right.
flair to it. It's like I can see the same like essence, but they're all different.
You know,
Yours is different.
We're
Yours is,
safe right now.
Yours is prismatic, like the stone.
Maybe
the,
pep talk yourself for a second, Heath.
like I pull out the
moon
stone,
crest?
the moon crest, and I show it to him, and I was like, "It's like this. It was like this all over your skin."
I can't cast magic.
I'm gonna pick up
But you
an
did.
object,
Really, you
any
can.
object that's not a blade or a weapon, a stone, a box, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna say, Heath, I'm about to throw this at you. Do your best to catch it, and I'm gonna hurl at him as hard and fast as I can.
Why? Okay!
Huh?
Make an unarmed attack!
I want to actually throw it to. I mean, it can still be an unarmed attack, but I'm trying to get him to use his skills like he was upstairs to catch this as best he can.
Oh, to
Putting
guidance?
him in a
Yes, I'm trying to make you guys yourself
Guidance
catch this.
takes an action.
Yeah.
Well, we're figuring it out.
As a monk, I don't even have fucking
He's
his
still- he's still on
He
it.
still has one, yeah. So
Oh.
he would roll
okay.
it.
You would know
Add the
that.
bonus,
Oh,
and I would see it fall off.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's throwing shit, I'm just gonna.
Pep talk me. I'm gonna put mine down.
Yeah.
Or anyone else, because you don't like me. So that's fine.
I don't.
He hates me too. He seems to not like Hairmate very much. Who do you like?
I think we sent everyone he likes on the other.
So you healed me with magic before? That's what happened?
I'm just good at healing people. I don't know what you're all on about.
So what
I
kind of
don't
healing
do
is that? You're
magic.
not giving
You
potions to
clearly do.
everybody.
Your wizard
try.
friend said that you did.
I literally saw you do magic.
Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
magic that lets me
Hey.
see people doing magic, and it shows me
Cousin.
you
Not,
doing magic.
but not everyone has to be like study a book, wave fingers in the air when you do magic.
Yeah.
I've been able to talk to
So what
animals
is wrong-
since I was a
what
young
is wrong with
child, and
animals?
that's not normal. That's magical.
What
Are you
happens
sure
if he
that's
uses magic?
Just because you
You
pop
triggered the
fish?
trap.
He triggered a trap?
Yeah.
Feel that.
He was gone at the time. He was totally not
Hey,
trigger.
hey man. You were throwing like threats for everybody. I'm gonna kill this guy, I'm gonna kill you. And then look what happened. You triggered a trap
He said this is
with
karma
magic?
that you've never done before.
I think he's been doing it this whole
Excuse
time.
me?
Look, I've been fighting this whole
May I
time, or
kill you?
pissed off to the karma god.
No, I don't. I've never cast magic in my life. I don't know what you're all on about.
That's a lie.
I can't tell if this is ignorance or gaslighting.
Yeah, I'm
Are
trying
we
to tell
being
you,
gaslit?
you are casting magic.
Right now,
Whether you believed you have or understood you have or not, you did.
I don't know.
He's doing it right now, right?
I don't know what
also,
to do.
He's not
guys,
casting it right now.
guys,
Wait,
It's
who's
still
being
on
maintaining
him.
concentration?
we are in.
Yeah.
We are in.
Thank
Yeah, he's so unhappy.
I was like, you're gonna have to
We
take
are
a move.
in the basement of a keep right now.
Shouting about
there's
magic.
there's the thinnest line of a wall right there, and apparently some magic shit going on. We are trying to do a heist. Yes, I don't know what your friends are planning, but whatever distraction is going on, it's not gonna last forever. Whatever's happening here, you process that however you need to. But if I'm gonna be
Fuck
part
off.
of this, we gotta
I
go.
brought this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
here.
Fair enough.
I brought this
We
guy.
just-
And I'm proud of it.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the Carmine store.
First of all, how far does the spell magic reach? And do you have to see?
So let's see. Choose any one creature, object, or magical effect within range. The range is 120 feet.
Do you have to see it?
I mean, technically, we could
I can see the effect.
the
right?
effect.
Yeah.
But you have to see
Yes,
the source.
but there is a source of the effect.
It does not say.
Either way, I'm going to say that it does not turn off. But you don't have to. You don't have to use that spell slot.
So, look, I don't know how to cast magic then, and you said, I mean, what, if the trap is,
I go up to the door.
Okay.
if traps are set off
Roll me a d6.
with magic,
Oh.
then I can't do anything.
Okay. What are you planning on doing?
Just trying to see if I can look through and see if there's anybody who is hearing us and coming, or like what's going on.
You
on
hit
other
the
side.
edge of the. You don't know because you don't have to have magic on. But you're walking up the stairs and all of a sudden you're up at the door.
Okay, I
looking
want to
for
follow
the little
Priya.
slit that you guys made.
Okay, wait. Before anybody
I
else
hit the
goes up,
stars.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and see if I can get rid of this effect.
Okay.
Rope. I need rope. Give me some rope.
I think I don't have any more.
You've come to the what?
I tied that guy in the basement.
You only have one?
I did too, but
You can
you
still
know,
kill, you can still kill that guy.
Does somebody else
I have a
You
net.
got rope for the part of the mission.
I have
you
a
only have
net.
one. I have rope. You only have
Oh.
one rope on you?
Oh,
Oh, yes.
You don't want to use the second rope? He said, I don't have any. And what he meant is, I have one and I don't want to give it to you. Is that true?
I'm lying, I mean, obviously, but.
Make an insight check.
if Ever will give me his, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have
Oh,
rope.
I don't.
And I'm
Okay, so
It's really weird that you don't have rope.
I'm going to tie a rope around my waist.
He's
I'm
okay.
going to give the other end to Harmay. I'm going to say,
He gives you a look that lets you know he knows you have rope.
Okay.
hold this end.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the top of the stairs. If I don't come back within 30 seconds, pull me down.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to go up to the top of the stairs and look through the slit to see if I can see the source. through
Okay.
there.
Make me or roll me a d6.
2.
Okay. You start towards the top of the stairs, and then you flicker back to where you were standing, just outside the film
And what do
of
we
the
see?
magic.
Yeah, what do we
And
see?
you're going through the motions of retying the rope around you.
Does nothing
Does
change
he
for
does
us?
he clock that's happening to him?
Not for a second.
He's in a little time loop.
Priya,
Like when I finish it.
roll me
We're
another
jumping, yeah,
d6.
we're jumping
Yeah, when you
through
finish
times.
the.
Wait a second.
3.
What am I doing?
One.
Yeah,
Okay.
sixes are at the bare minimum. We're jumping. Ones we're
Staying.
lagging, and then
Yeah, I think I think 1s and 2s go in reverse. 3.
You
Yeah, probably 3 of
flash
those
back
are roll.
to halfway through
5, 6, probably
the
jumping forward.
stairs and move back up and look through the thing again. Make me a perception check.
Right, we can't do anything about this here, so we either need to charge through that as best we can, or right now decide to find that alternate route in.
Do we?
24.
What? 24. 24, okay. You get back up and you look again. You don't see anything. Give me a second.
Do we register Kazoon like going up there and back, or do
Yeah,
we?
you see him go up and then blur backwards.
Kazoon, you just jump backwards.
I like finish tying off. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Priya, you are looking through. You don't see anything, but you hear the softest sound of movement, like very soft footsteps padding across the floor.
Like right on the other side of the door.
No, not right on the other side. You see what I described before, the walls, a gate, another door, the bolt on the left side,
We keep
or the
trying to,
bolt
like,
door
run
on
it
the
in,
left
like,
side. It
First step in
sounds
a
like
web,
it's coming from
second
further
step in a
in
time
the
loop.
room,
Jump forward,
Okay.
appear right in the middle of the wall.
On the other side of the gate.
could be on the other side of the gate.
I finished tying it off, and I'm like, I already did this.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
One time.
And then you went up there, and then you jumped back.
Yeah.
They would do this when they were
So it
but they wouldn't be able to process
rewound the time
consequences.
when it
They
went
would jump right.
I guess
They
so.
would do something. So if it's like, I'm gonna go
It wasn't me though.
They would just look in.
Okay,
They
I'm
would-
gonna try again.
They would check consequences
Okay,
of
head back up, roll me another d6.
Yeah, not necessarily.
3.
But
Okay.
some
You
This is
walk
not,
back.
this is not, yes, this is not, I'm
You
assuming.
look through, you've got Priya there, looking through the slit. I imagine that they cut it shorter so that you can get
You did say you carved it at
Well,
waist
they were
level.
covering
You
it.
did,
It's
you did specifically
at
say that.
kneeling level, yeah. So it's just
You
standing
look
level.
through, and with your detect magic on, you can see a knot of magic shining from the other side of the gate, but it is not in sightline.
Okay,
around
so we have
the
to
other
go in order to do it. Okay. Then I'm going to tap Priya's shoulder and point back down and go back down.
Are you gonna go with him?
Yeah.
All right, both of you roll me d6.
Move it out. 5.
You do. He
1.
Okay. Both of you roll me a stealth check too.
Yay, I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh. You're just straight, right?
13.
That looked bad.
No, it's a 14 and a 12.
Okay.
Plus, I actually have dex, so I have a bonus. Total 14.
What did you roll?
13.
Yes. What did you roll in your d6? I forgot.
Oh, 5.
Okay, 5. Okay, so you once again flash to the bottom of the thing. You see Kazoon step back a few feet and then walk back up a few feet and then make a gesture like this and pointing.
So can I pull him?
Yeah, you
Still
can.
got the
You got the
rope,
rope.
right? Can you want me to roll something?
Athletics.
I'll grab the rope too.
Yeah.
He's like, I
I'll
got, do it at advantage.
Yeah.
I'll toss our bag to the bottom or something to cushion.
This is 13 and... Oh, this is at 20?
Nice.
Okay, I
Nice.
got one at 20.
The three of you all pull together, and Kazoon comes tumbling down the stairs.
Wait,
I get to the I'm like, oh, okay, I did ask for that.
How many?
Man, land on your hands, man.
How many?
Roll with it.
How many of you guys have seen Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
Where there's a scene that is one of the most hilarious scenes. There's a character that gets shot, and the angle of the shot is this way, but the stunt person just gets fucking tugged sideways. And like, I think the stunt person like actually like reacts like, "Wah!" Like they actually freaked out for how hard they tugged.
Yeah.
That's what I imagined. I just asked.
Any chance you can grab my purse from the table downstairs? Thank you so much. It's got my phone.
Okay, so I get to the bottom and I'm just kind of like laying there like, okay, well I did ask for that. But like before I even get up, I just like, okay, we either need to find another way around or we just need to run straight through this. The source of this is past that gate. I can't see it from the window. So we have to go inside in order to try to dispel it.
Yeah, I think we just
Well-
throw our way through it.
I mean, are you the only one that can do that? Because I can't do shit. I know you say I do magic, but I can't do that. I know that
I
for
can
sure.
dispel magic as well.
So one of
If
you.
we're just gonna charge through that and try
Can
to, are we breaking down the door?
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna-
break down, but we've already kind of
We've
closed
already
the wall.
done-
We can crawl through, right?
Yeah,
Did we succeed in that?
yeah.
What?
In pulling off the bottom
Yeah.
things
Okay.
and cutting
Yeah.
like little doggy
Oh,
door.
okay, you don't. Let's just go slide.
I think we have a doggy door.
Yeah, baseball
So
slide.
I'm gonna describe to her where I saw the knot of magic at too, just in case she can spot what the source is.
Okay.
Like if you see a particular like obviously magical thing in that spot, that's probably it. Because she doesn't have detect
A
magic.
big shrine with arrows.
Yeah. Something like that. Big arrow like spell is here.
Well,
Y'all discuss what you want to do. Give me a second because my meds were not in that, and I do need them. So I'm gonna go grab my meds.
I can give us silence up at the top of that if we want.
No, you
We can't cast a spell on
I don't know
Well-
how.
Is it centering on us or is it centering on the spell? Because I can do silence from all the way down the stairs.
Yeah, if you cast it from
Cast with
outside.
trace.
But I don't know if
Yeah,
that
I'm
would
just
work.
like I would have to get past the silence in order to do this.
Ultimately,
That's true.
With
we just need-
depending on, if we're just going to
Was
keep
it
the
roll
silence
component
on
and
the
dispel magic?
doorway, that would be okay.
look, so it seems like it's random who gets up there and who doesn't, or who moves and who doesn't, and who gets shifted back. So we just need one of them to get up there, but we can't leave them to deal with anything else up there. So the rest of us are just going to have to see if we can get up there too, and then just sort of hope that we dispel the effect and time goes back to normal. That's all I've got.
That's a good enough plan
We
as
just
any.
get through it. Like if we get out of the bubble.
Yeah, but when we're trying to escape, that might be a problem. Although it could be hilarious if the enemies chasing us are also caught in the
Right.
bubble on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I've got. We all try and get up there. We try and be sneaky, and eventually, hopefully, one of you get up there and dispel the effect.
Or we just keep going past it, one of the two.
Sure. It will make a right fucking mess of things if it's still going and we get into a scuffle, but
How
That
many
could be really
ropes
cool
do we
to
have?
have to do.
How many ropes do we have?
I don't have a
I
rope
just
as
have one, yeah.
far as I know. I'd like to
Do you have a
reach
rope?
into my bag to see if I can't pull out of it.
Nice. Now we're checking for rope.
I thought I had adventurer's gear, but it's not.
If we have more ropes,
I'm
we
just
can
gonna roll
use
it.
those.
Oh my
If
god,
anybody-
funsies.
If
See if I have a
anybody
50-foot rope in here.
if anybody gets past the
I might as well be asking for.
anybody gets past the bubble, they can use the rope to pull whoever else is tied
No
to
rope.
it through.
But do you think something is
Yeah,
building up?
but if you zap back in time and I pull the rope, you might not have it tied to you anymore.
Also, what if I'm holding the rope and I zap back in time and then I pull you back with me?
What if
Yeah, we don't know
everybody
how that-
holding hands
It
and
might just snap the rope, it might yank
what's
us.
gonna
I
happen?
like that.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it'll
wanna
work, but I
see
like
it.
the
I wanna see
thought.
what's gonna happen.
I love this guy.
We just gotta go for it. That's
Positive.
Let's just
Yeah,
all
we
go
should go for it.
and
Like Smurfs.
no,
One by one.
if one
I
of
don't
us
think
is
people
holding
outside
on
the
to the
Riverlands
other.
know what Smurfs are.
I know what Smurfs are.
It wasn't Harry.
You're
You
from
are.
Riverlands, though, right?
Well, not really, but I spent a lot of time there.
Oh, okay. You have the look of someone
From the
who
Riverlands.
spends time in rivers.
I spent time in rivers. Doesn't mean I'm from the Riverlands.
There's only one place with rivers.
No.
Now I'm confused.
Alright, I will back up.
Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna charge up.
So we're ready to go. We're gonna sneak
I
up.
love you so
I'm gonna
much.
pass that
I
trace
love
now.
Priya. We were talking last time about how much we love Priya.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Stealth.
you guys are planning on stealthing up. Yes?
Yeah. You just do a pass the
Everyone, ooh, okay. Everyone make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Y'all were so
Okay.
lucky I
What's
rolled a
the-
nat 1 on that
Are
last
we doing
roll.
stealth check before or after time with me? Because I might be in and out of where they are.
What's the
Everyone's gonna make
range?
me a stealth check as you guys go up.
Okay.
What's the range on?
You guys
That's what that's
understand the basic premise now, right?
Yeah.
So consider in each action what your character is planning on doing, because that is going to happen if you roll
If we go
a 5 or
forward.
6,
Yeah.
right? So you need to know what you're planning on doing, and just I'm
In
trusting you to be
advance.
honest, and that's the thing
Okay,
that happens if you roll a 5 or 6. Cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think our plan is pretty much we're just gonna try to get through to the other side.
Stealthily, not quickly.
Stealthily, yeah.
Okay.
Are we getting the +10 or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I Well, I assume you passed it before you moved
Oh
to max.
dang. Then I got 40 total.
Oh my
I got
god.
34.
I rolled a nat 20 and I'm not
I
that
rolled
high.
net 20.
Oh, okay,
And then you're
That's
net
also
25.
3 nat 20s, right?
37.
Y'all are like, a lot of stuff does not make sense, but I can sneak.
So now you're
23.
strep ghost.
23, 27,
34.
34.
I rolled a 19. for
Nat 20 for 37.
I rolled a
Nat
6,
20.
by the
Net
way,
20
so...
for 40.
Both of you rolled
Yeah.
a nat 20?
We're
Okay.
ghosts.
I'm going to give you an
Oh,
opportunity.
you want to roll for? Oh, you
Because
roll.
Everett rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So if you want to somehow
He kashunked.
fix, like, cover over his nat 1 with your nat 20, I will allow you to. Because you both rolled nat 20s.
Like he's about to step on, like.
Yeah, you see him.
Nice.
This
Arcane.
is what I'll say.
I got it.
Okay.
You got
He's going up, and then he like trips or something, and he starts to slip back, and then he warps out of time for like how like they were going back, and then so knowing that like he's back here, and I see him going up again, I know he's gonna fall, so I just post up really fast, catch him, and push him back up.
He like just moves the banana peel.
Yeah. Whoa, that was really disconcerting.
Yeah, it was really I didn't want to have to watch you fall twice, so get it together. Yeah.
No. Don't fall. He keeps going.
Fucking
I'm
god.
liking him a little less now. Let's turn it to you.
So do we
Wait,
get
what are we
D6s
supposed to be calling you right now?
Yes, everyone.
Flame.
roll
Oh,
me a
Herman.
D6.
Well, I was gonna
Everyone is here. Roll me a D6.
say D6.
Ooh, I need my.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a 6.
6.
3 is the number thou shalt count to, no more, no less. That's all I've rolled on these 3.
That's so funny because Heath is over here like, I don't even.
What the fuck's going on?
What is it? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
time bubble.
If he came out of this thinking he was chosen by the gods, that
Okay.
would make sense. Doing magic on
Which
me.
one?
Does one of y'all want to roll for Everett?
I can.
Or
I
Ernest?
can.
Oh,
I
one
really,
of
I
them.
really like Everett.
Okay.
This
For
is
next
like,
time.
I want to hand it this.
You're gonna make people jealous.
Success.
You got a lot. You got lots.
I like this guy in a way that I would never fucking date this guy.
Aw. I feel bad on Everett's behalf.
Why not that?
That's what causes natural 1. He just like got a window back through the top.
No,
Like,
like I'm the bad guy.
The Osprey of the world.
Can you
The
say
part
it
is bad.
again?
Hater.
What?
Can you say it again? Can you say that you're not gonna date with Everett?
No.
And
No, sir.
I would click that button.
No. Oh. I'll never fucking
Everett suddenly feels his heart break.
Alright, so who got a 5 or 6?
6.
Okay.
6.
So you two are moving up. You flash forward into the room.
Or, like, in the room?
Into the room.
Oh, cool.
Who got a 1 or a 2?
I'm going back.
Okay, you flash back to the middle of the stairs. You got a 3? You got a 3? Okay. What Everett get?
4.
4. Okay. You, Everett and Priya are creeping like normal people up the stairs. All of a sudden, Kazoon and Brian are gone.
And 2?
And he's gone too. He's just gone in a different direction. All right, friends. All right,
This
friends.
is fun.
I love how everyone
Okay, we're
rallies
doing
on
great.
everything.
I'm just gonna turn now and realize everyone else is gone and realize what happened. This is Peter yelling. And realize what's happened. I'm just
Oh, no.
grab Kazoon. Okay, you and I, we've made it so far. Let's keep going. I got your stuff. You get the magic.
So
You two roll me a luck check.
50-50 odds?
No, roll a d4.
Sending good vibes.
okay. Did I got just like to the top of the stairs?
There was somebody walking around outside the gate.
He's gone. He's
Yeah,
gone.
I was like, thanks for telling us, Priya.
Communication really
going
is
for
the
high.
Achilles heel
Of
of
this
disaster
team.
detective.
It
Oh.
really
Yeah.
do be.
We got
that's a
info,
one.
we don't share.
Okay.
Practice.
Oh, that's so great. Wait, no, that's your luck check. I was thinking d6s.
I got 2.
2. Okay. Unfortunate.
We stumbled right into a freaking invisible black scarf, didn't we?
That
Hey,
was
listen,
so
if we
hard.
did, he may not know we're here.
He's probably hella confused right now.
We're just
too.
suddenly there, and then a half second later we're gone.
He's like, if anybody is there, they're like, and they don't know about the magical effect, they could be fucking like
They would be
tripping balls.
Yeah.
Like,
I
exactly.
suspect
He's probably
that
so
your typical
confused.
guards
Will you
won't
pull
know
your
about this.
music
Deja vu to the max.
They're not gonna let basic guards know about the highest type of
security.
security. Yeah,
One can hope.
What's your
they would probably
AC?
exclude them, but
My AC
God.
is 17.
Okay. Your AC is 17?
He's
Medium
wearing
armor.
That's so sick.
It'll be better when I get my actual armor from Magma Hearts.
That's epic. You flash forward.
Oh, hold on. I'm wrong. Way wrong. This is 13.
That
Okay,
was
yeah.
shield.
I was like, that seems wrong, but okay, I trust you. You flash forward, and just as you flash forward, you take a dagger in the gut.
Flash forward right
shield.
now with knife.
Yeah, fair. What does shield bring it up to?
18.
I'm trying to think whether shield would work in this sort of circumstance.
If
Because
it's-
you flashed forward, and so did they.
Oh.
if
Give me
it's
a luck
like
check.
time moving, would we still be acting appropriately to what we do?
Can you?
Right? Time is
Yeah,
this time normal
if they
relative
can- yeah.
to our eyes. Yeah.
Okay, if everything's normal, then yeah,
Maybe
you would
should
see
be
it
able to.
happen. Yeah. In terms of everyone
No,
else.
is time normal relative? No, you're
No, it's not
jumping
normal.
into the future.
So
then
yeah,
how
so
would
we're
they
not
s-
we're not like it's not
Yeah, but like
You're not
but we're not
gonna
going to
see
change
us.
our
We're not
actions. In
we
the
see
future.
ourselves fly forward.
Right.
In the
Yeah.
future.
In that
Yeah.
case, then
No, you're not changing your action. My question isn't whether the action would change. My thing is if one of the
Yeah.
people flashed forward, so did he, and their flash forward would have been to attack. So are you going to be able to react to you both moving into the future where they
Did you
attack
flash
you?
forward into the right spot to attack me then?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Luck check,
it's
DM.
not about him flashing forward to move towards you. They were moving towards you guys anyway because you tripped the alarm, so they've been looking around,
Yeah.
and it's a small space. I'll pull it up in a
they've
second.
been
So
going in
the
circles.
flash forward was seeing you because you're not invisible and attacking you.
Okay.
That's what the flash forward was, not moving to you.
I got a 3 on my luck check.
A 3. Okay. So shield pulls up. I assume that your luck check. Did you say high?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
was
you managed to get shield up. So you flash forward just in time to see. You wouldn't see it though.
Well, if he
There's a lot to process.
You know what?
He's invisible.
Oh, it might actually say I have
Shit.
to see it. Let me
Who
check
is
real quick.
invisible?
Well,
These are the questions. Let
If
me
he's
pull up the
invisible, then
battle.
this would be a surprise attack
Yeah.
from an unseen attacker. In which case,
In which case he can't do a reaction.
Well, The reaction is when I'm hit, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, so you could.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the mechanics of shield. So it's more like instinctually your body responds to feeling something about to strike it.
Right.
And you throw up shield just in time to see a black
Because
scar
even though I
appear in
can't
front of
see
you.
him,
This is that anime
I would
moment when
probably
they
still
stab you and
hear
you're like,
him,
I saw it. I saw it stab me and I moved my organs.
Loads.
And they do it.
Why do I know what that's from, but I don't know what that's from?
But if
One
you
of them
flash
was
into the
from
future, would
Demon
you? You
Slayer,
know what I mean?
but-
So yeah, so we'll give you
But
shield. I love
do
it.
that.
It feels very much
Yu Yu
like
Hakusho
Dune.
does that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to watch you.
Sensing
It's
shit
good. You
happening.
like it.
Yu Yu Hakusho
I
is
did.
so
Oh,
yeah.
underrated.
But it
What?
was forever
Underrated.
ago.
Yu Yu
So,
Hakusho.
Oh, I
one of the
said
first
Dune.
anime-
The amount of-
Yeah, I know you
Oh,
did,
but
and they were
first
talking
scene
about Yu
is
Yu Hakusho.
perfect. Like, and the way it's done.
That was
great.
that was my introduction to anime.
Oh, good old.
They do such a job making
Yeah.
him a punk.
What was the?
That and Inuyasha started running at the same time
Yes,
on Adult Swim.
Oh, see, and I missed Inuyasha. I feel like that was.
Toonami. So it was
Yes.
Inuyasha.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Dragon
Meant
Ball
for
Z,
gals.
It wasn't
Is that why I
Sailor
didn't vibe with it as
Sailor
much?
Moon. But Sailor
I don't
Moon
know.
was
Oh.
ending right when I
I
got
tried to
into
watch
school,
it.
so I didn't see
Right.
the whole thing.
And it
I only ever saw a few of them. I kind of.
Isn't too late?
It was kind of ending, and Yu Yu Hakusho was beginning as I got into it. So
Um,
I don't
all right,
really
Kazoon.
have a great grasp.
You
on Inuyasha
and
either.
Brian
Oh,
are over here
I love
Oh, this is a
Sesshogun.
roll.
in this side of this room.
You put me over there.
Yeah, I have a question about this time jumping forward thing.
Yeah.
We would still be moving with our own intentions, right? So like,
Yes.
so if we were trying to get to the gate or get to this island, that's where we would pop up in the future.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's why I said you need to
Right.
be
All right. Just trying to make
aware
sure.
and honest about what your intentions would be.
Yeah. Well, then would we wouldn't be here, would we? We would want to be behind this
basically,
cover,
when we,
right?
When we take an action, we just
No,
need to
you
say
didn't know
what
there
our
were
next
people in
two
here.
actions
No,
gotta be
I'm
honest
not,
about
I'm not
that.
talking about I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about this line of sight that we're walking into. That doesn't make. Wouldn't we want to stealth around the wall?
So the way that the way that this is working is that your character's intentions
Yeah.
and thoughts are
Yeah.
happening
My intention
before you're
was
registering.
Right. So you.
sneak to the end
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. So, like, I would probably be following your.
So you don't
guidance
have
on where to
future
stop.
knowledge all of a
Okay.
sudden
You just need line
of
of
the
sight,
room.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. It's not future knowledge. It's essentially the action happens, and then your body catches up, or your
Yes.
brain catches up to what.
And how
Yeah,
far
instinctually
behind
happened,
are we
yeah.
when they flash forward?
You guys are at the painting. At
This,
the
this,
entrance.
this
Yes.
is here. Okay.
Oh,
That's
that's
where
where
we're
it's
going.
Okay.
And Everett. Everett is
Okay.
also
Well, then
back
we
there?
probably would
Everett's
come.
with you guys. Yeah, I need to
Everett
give you
is
guys
with us. Can we
Everett.
get an Everett?
Yep.
And I'm thinking we came this way.
Which side was the knot of magic that I saw? Was it on the left? or
This
right?
side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to get sight on us for that, so we probably snuck this way,
Yeah.
right?
Oh boy.
And then got stabbed.
And my speed is only 25, so.
I would slow down for you.
Shit, is that the fault right there?
By the way,
I'm not gonna
I wanna
leave you
show
out
you
of the
this.
stealth zone.
He's saying my speed is only
Yeah,
25,
y'all
so the
made
point
this
is
one.
that.
Oh, gotcha.
Y'all are
Okay,
exactly.
okay, so
That's why I put you where I put you.
this is Harry May right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
yeah.
There's everyone.
That's so good. That is so good. Oh boy.
Guys, I didn't think that
Way
we
to
had
go,
these black
Heath.
scarves. I think we have fairy fire prepared.
Honestly, worse. Worse.
Look what happens when you're right behind
Worse,
you.
worse than being stuck.
Here's your Everett.
Alright, he back here. Right? Or he with us? He with us.
He's with you
I
and
don't
Priya.
think my save
Okay.
is low enough. that I
So
don't
this
think
guy.
And Harvey is at the bottom of the
So,
stairs.
did you come from this stairs or
Yeah.
where?
No, the stairs are back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Y'all
this
came
is
from
this
the
is
wall.
painting, yeah.
I'm from there somewhere. No, somewhere in like
He's
the
like down the
darkness.
stairs, yeah.
So he flashed forward. He's right there.
I'm perfect there. No, that's a different.
So when I get up to the top and
Can we see
slip
through
through,
there?
do we see what happens?
Like, do we see the guy stab Kazoon? Or
Yeah.
try to?
And
I mean,
does-
well,
does he appear out
it's
of
a
thin
little
air?
slit at waist height that you guys made, so I don't think
Right.
so.
So we're not through it yet. We're still behind the
No,
door.
what, bro?
This is how you use
What
that
do you
on.
think is gonna happen?
Problem of
You
black
sweet
cats
baby.
can't
Yeah,
see
I didn't know
when
you were
sitting
there.
down.
Listen, I love you so much, but I don't know
Well,
what you
actually,
expect to happen.
if we've already gone through the thing, then it's like
It's open.
open, right?
Well,
Y'all
Well, it's like a flap.
made
Yeah,
it.
like
I made it as a doggy
You just
door.
lift the
Yeah.
flap and
It is a
Yeah,
doggy door, guys.
Yeah.
That'll be easy.
Yeah,
That'll
as
be
soon as
easy.
you, yeah, as soon
But
as
then,
you
but why
see
would
it.
they? Right? They're gonna come through first. That was their
Yeah.
plan and the intention. So.
Yeah.
Fair point, yeah. They would.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. It's gonna be just y'all, enemies. Y'all, enemies. It's not gonna be one by one.
Okay.
We're just gonna do it all
But this is
together.
gonna be weird because our attacks are gonna be time based.
Well, it's gonna be whether or not.
Like, we might just randomly get 2 turns on our turn.
Or,
we might,
you know,
We
might-
were only 6 and they
or
were
we
10
might
before us.
do what we did last turn.
This.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
you need to fucking
So we're still
dispel
in the
that
bubble.
shit ASAP.
Alright, so you got attacked. There is a.
Did he take damage or did he
No, he's shielded.
got lucky?
He's shielded.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, you guys wouldn't know.
And the attacker is visible now?
The attacker is visible because they attacked.
Okay.
Good. It's nice that they don't have greater invisibility.
Alright.
Also, in one,
I'm certain that will come up
they're
later.
gonna bring up with us.
So I'm sure the head honcho has that ability.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Part of the game, they're gonna catch us.
I don't know. I'm
We
trying.
never
Thank
should
you.
come back
Good
to
look
that.
out.
No.
Why are we? This place
Okay.
sucks.
I live here.
Okay, everyone who's here, another D6.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I gonna try it?
I assume you're just
Go back.
walking up, so.
No.
Four.
No.
Sorry.
Inspiration.
Okay,
Alright.
Everett slips through.
2.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
Two.
How did they move? My
Does Everett know who the black
No.
scarves are?
You're going back?
Does Everett know who the black scarves are?
No, he gave him no information. You get pulled back halfway down the stairs.
Halfway down the stairs. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Goodbye. Huh?
What'd you get?
4.
4? Yeah, the 3 and 4 is just the.
Yeah, but he got it too. So he's gone.
Which kind of
I'm
helps.
getting sucked back to the
Like,
entrance.
You move back. You slide back.
1.
Oh god.
Okay, so you also slide back. So you guys.
back to
What'd
me.
you get?
2.
He goes, it comes back to
Yeah,
We're all hitting.
Shiver back.
Good time in the back.
Who gets out?
and has no idea.
And just sees Brian about to find somebody.
Okay, well, what about this guy? Is he still
You're
here?
about to find out. Ooh, oh, that's a rough.
He didn't. No, he did not just get 6, and he's gonna slice me out twice.
Let's check from here and
Do I just get random wounds?
No bueno.
we
How does that
got.
work?
I got big scared right now.
Was he just gonna?
It's almost like
Oh, he should have. His attack should have been an advantage though, because he was invisible.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll it again. We're gonna see what
to see if
happens.
you got stabbed and has a bleeding blade instead.
So 25 hit you.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
But you wouldn't need to
Does
wait.
it undo the damage?
Great question.
You also wouldn't need to cast your spell then, because you wouldn't. You know that I would not.
Yeah, yeah. So
It does.
yeah, that's a good point.
Take away your shield.
It does undo the damage. So you get stabbed.
Oh.
Feel it go into your gut, even though your shield came up. You see the face of the black star in front of you, and then you shut back in time, and don't feel the searing pain you felt a second ago.
Fucking
The amount of
Who all is at the entrance when we stole?
You've got no one! Everyone
everyone
went
went in.
You came back and the rest of them went back, so you're alone!
Is this
Little
That
Brian.
was Everett. Yeah, he
Yeah.
went back to
Okay.
it.
He moved in,
Or he went forward.
Yeah, he moves forward.
Priya and I are halfway
he's coming
down
up
the
to help.
stairs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can he 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? He's gonna try to flank. He jumps up on the.
Haha!
I'm high on
I have the
that.
high ground.
It's such a
Okay.
reverse. I don't get any action or anything out of it.
No.
So does
I'll-
25 hit you?
I'm going to. The only thing I'll do
think
is
so.
like get to the top.
Can I use reaction on
down
these?
the stairs and say
Yeah.
black scarves.
Okay.
Right.
Then. I gotta look at my
It's
proficiency
just
bonus.
literally just a matrix glitch happening repeatedly.
We're gonna
Let me
walk
see your
in and be
proficiency.
like,
Minus.
what is fucking happening?
Truly.
Under spells. Why are they like...
You get
Oh no, it's up next to your AC.
Just the craziest shit.
Mine's not.
Should we just go north?
Honestly, yeah.
That's
You guys are gonna
that's
be
how
like,
the
you know what, we're
campaign
gonna
ends.
take the sewers, we're gonna go where the rats are, we're just gonna find the revolution and join them.
The rats
So
are.
it's 3. Yeah, I can't stop that.
I want to
Okay.
go where the rodents are.
So whatever that is, go ahead.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Ooh, and 7 points of poison damage.
Pork damage.
Pork damage, guys.
Delicious.
Do you need kosher things? Is that what pork damage is?
Just he stabs you and you get a little fatter in that spot.
As this guy
It's a horrifying
swings
magical blade.
Yeah.
and stabs at you, he's gonna get another
Poisonous
stab.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
This is 19 hit you. And then that's another 25.
Oh, he's got.
Okay. So the good news is you can now see the other black scarf.
The other.
No, I knew he was there. I'm not surprised. These guys don't come in ones.
8 points of piercing damage
This
is
is
not good.
and 8 points of poison damage.
No, there are 2 of them.
As one.
Did you roll max damage on me?
No, but it was high.
There goes half my HP.
Don't worry, I can
So
heal
there's
you.
a gate.
Hey, in a moment,
Magically.
you might not have lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then I can't fight!
but that's fine.
As 2 arrows come through the gate towards
Well,
you.
if they rewind, you'll
And-
Yes,
lose
do
their
the
game.
arrows
And you see-
rewind.
And you see
Oh, this hurts.
one of them
Maybe a lot.
flip a dagger and stab at you, and then there's a flicker, and he's got the other dagger.
That's cool. That's
the first
cool.
one misses you.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
The second
But the second
one
one's just suddenly in
comes in your
fact.
ribs.
Yeah, fine.
All right, that is their turn. Everyone, roll me a d6.
This is fucking dope. I hate it.
She was like,
Okay.
Ah! 2.
Oh, going backwards.
You're the one person. Hold on. Can I use my dice reroll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
3.
Okay.
Let's do something.
Okay, so basically, if you get a 6, that means you have 2 actions.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
2 instances.
Good. 2 actions.
2 instances of whatever you were going to do.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Like 2 turns, like say,
Okay.
playing your next
Like
2
2 dashes.
Yes.
Yeah, so
exactly.
so likely you would have gone to the top of the stairs for one, and then whatever you would do for the next.
Gotcha.
Yes. Okay, so you stayed in place, so you can go as normal.
Okay.
Oh, I need Everett got up there. He gets to attack. Give me a second to attack.
Yeah, Everett. Fuck this guy up.
If he rolled it, his next roll is a 2. If that changes how this works.
No, he'd still get his last attack in. So his attack is a +6 if you want to roll for him.
But if it doesn't
Whether
get
or not
negated,
it
that
registers
is
is
2.
different.
What do you get?
What did you say? Is +8?
+6.
+6. That's 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna.
That's terrible.
Which makes sense
Sorry,
because he
friend.
goes to stab this guy and he flickers forward and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he flickers back and does and just stabs in the same place again.
Okay.
So it's
yeah.
just a repeat of the action he did
Yeah.
last time. Aaron, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
4.
So
Okay, so
I'm-
you get to keep going. That's hilarious. He was just like, "What is everyone doing?"
Well, I got knocked back the last time, so
Oh, okay.
I
So
was
you're-
aware of like.
yeah, yeah. Priya,
Percent.
5. Okay, what was your action gonna be?
I was just
You're-
trying to get into the room.
She's halfway down the stairs.
Right.
Right.
She was
now.
halfway down the stairs.
Did she get
so,
2?
yeah, so you get 2,
Okay.
but you don't know they're fighting up in here. Oh, he did say
I
black
did, yeah,
stuff.
I did.
Yes,
Yeah.
we saw them when we
So
were
you would come
there.
in and probably attack or
Yeah,
do whatever
if I
you were
can
going to
get
do.
to them.
So whatever action you were going
You
to
got
do
up
when you get
here.
in here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how far can
Basically, we can just put whoever of them got whatever at the top of the stairs,
Yep.
and then they can just take a turn like normal.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I? So I can get up to. Is this the black scarf too?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay, then I will inflict.
nice. Do it.
I got a 6.
Dodge this.
Priya gets to the top of the stairs and then just flickers forward. You got a 6?
Yes.
All right, 2 actions. 2 turns, conceptually. But remember, you don't have the knowledge of that future knowledge, so it's whatever you were gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna down this guy first, and then if I can succeed in that, then I'll probably take cover from Mr. Archer over here.
Cool. Alright, what were you gonna do?
Oh, God.
What'd you roll?
6.
6. Okay, so you flip
Yeah.
forward as well.
I mean,
that gets you to the top of the stairs because you were all the way at the bottom. So you're up here with everyone now.
Is everybody in the room now?
Everyone has gotten into the room.
Okay, for now.
Yeah, or at the
For
very
now.
least just.
22 hit.
22 hits.
I'm gonna need a strength saving throw.
Okay. Herman, you look back and you see behind you what you've cut underneath. The underneath isn't part of it. The underneath was just the wallpaper. But what you cut a slit into above that is a painting. A portrait
What kind of
painting.
painting?
A
Do I have
portrait
knowledge?
of a probably
Just a
you
random
wouldn't
guy?
know
Okay.
this random guy. But it was hanging over the space where you guys cut through.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I
A
need that
little
strength
plaque
saving throw.
from the artist. See if they wrote down what medium they used.
Keep it in mind. Might be useful.
4.
Okay, prone.
Okay.
I knock him
Put him
over,
down.
which means your attacks are coming at advantage now.
Oh, sweet. Put him down.
For
Oh,
Thank you, Nor. Sorry, thank you.
I thought you were
guys.
hiding me.
It's okay.
Ooh, that's a crit for my second attack.
Okay.
Let's get cooked. Fortunately,
What are you doing?
Well,
Inflict wounds, right?
Oh yeah, do inflict wounds. No, you don't have that knowledge. You made inflict wounds. Cousin, what did you get?
I got a 3, so I
So
can
you're
go
moving
to-
forward.
Yeah, so, but I wanted to ask you because
Yeah.
Oh shit, this could be funny.
17.
If he dies and then
17. That hits.
5,
Also,
15,
from-
20, 25.
Well, if he dies, it might not.
Well,
Well, then he'll probably be.
From here,
Right, but if
can
he-
I
if he
see
dies,
this horse
Yeah,
like
but if
he-
it affects creatures,
Good
not
question.
objects.
It's right
Yeah.
here.
A corpse is technically an object.
So I think no.
No. Yeah,
I was gonna say.
So that might be our
die,
saving grace
and
here.
then they time go
19
back and then they.
19
That's
points of
probably
damage.
Very
Woo!
dramatic.
Yeah.
Dying is slightly
Yeah.
less dramatic.
So how much
than-
damage is he? You don't know.
Well, my next one is 15, and that would be my current present self, and then I'm gonna do my future attacks that come on my second
You
turn.
have 2 attacks?
Yes, I have 2 attacks.
Oh,
per
okay.
turn.
Next attack was 15? That
15
doesn't hit.
damage. I
Oh,
crit
you
him.
crit.
Yeah,
15 damage. Got
he
it.
can't stop me.
Got it.
I'm assuming he's still up.
I mean, he's prone, but he's still awake.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Is he
well,
still breathing?
both of these next ones were above 26,
That
so we're gonna roll the damage. Man, I'm not rolling great damages.
Right, these are all, they were attacks at advantage.
13,
Okay.
and then 6.
19. So 34 plus 9.
Those are damages.
Yeah, I'm okay.
If you manage to kill this guy, it'll be the first black scarf you
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm really upset I can't harness Mark right now. That is wild they can't bring my damages.
For all we know, this
Also, I
is
don't have my
Mark.
beastie.
There is a moment as you stab down that he moves unnaturally quickly out of the way. It's fine, calm down. He's fine. And you still hit him, but it just slices more shallowly than you expected. But he is looking pretty bloody laying there on the floor in front of you guys.
I did Ray of Frost on that guy. It was a 17 to hit.
That hits.
7 cold damage.
7 cold damage.
And his
Awesome.
speed is lowered by 10 feet.
Okay.
This
Yep,
happened
yep.
on-
This
No.
guy's prone, so I wouldn't stay here and archer
I wanna-
man sight.
I want to fire my arrow to make it look like it's coming inside of that ray of frost.
Good.
So before the ray of frost reaches
This one
him,
that's
it's gonna be the
down
arrow.
that you were stabbing at. Sorry, go
You
ahead.
go, yeah, you know.
No, you.
I'm listening. You want me to
Midwestern
Yeah.
standoff, go!
I just want to say that I'm just shooting my bow from here, and then it's gonna look like there's some kind of bow
You're not
coming inside
there.
of.
You could only get to the front, to the top.
But I got 2
You
actions.
guys-
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No. Remember I said.
You
That's
were
why
at
I
the
said
very
it.
bottom.
You were at the very bottom, so it took you 2 actions to
One
get to
action.
the top.
Oh, 2 actions
Yes.
to get to the top.
The rest of them were halfway
Oh.
up the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because you were stealthing,
Okay,
remember?
I'm just
So you
observing.
can't
Yeah,
dash.
right next to
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're there next to him. You can still try to
Oh,
shoot
hi,
him from
Bar.
there.
No, I don't think it's possible.
Hi there,
It's
man.
blocking.
Oh,
No, you
hi.
can shoot through us.
Yeah, you can
It's
try.
gonna be at a disadvantage because he's prone.
Oh, you're talking about
That's
the guy on the
fine.
ground, yeah.
I don't. They're gonna take it off probably.
Bro, it cost you nothing. Shoot
Okay.
him.
At disadvantage though.
Yeah.
And this side.
Yep, roll a disadvantage. What were you doing, Keith?
Well, I was only able to get to where I'm at
Okay.
because I was just one normal time. but
Okay, so you did as well.
Nat
she-
one.
Nat 1. Okay.
Somebody's gonna get.
Now I feel really bad because you took the right, you did the right thing. The better thing
Told you.
was to make
It
no, you
wasn't
did
necessary.
that was the right thing to do. It just didn't work out this time. So
That one's
Oh.
not always have
They
speed.
don't.
Negative
They
consequences.
don't, but he is shooting through a group of you guys, and that is what is going to happen.
But you know who's
So-
right? Who's right
Well, I'm
there?
just saying
Is
it's
that
okay.
Everett right next to
No,
him?
that's.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, yeah.
cast?
No,
So
that's
I
me.
need, no, Everett's up here. So I need a D20 from you,
Yeah.
and Priya from you.
19.
3.
Roll me a D20. 3.
3.
19.
19.
14.
14. All right.
Said it.
What was your attack? Was a nat 1. Roll me damage.
Damage?
Oh, he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
shoot one of us.
Oh, another that one. That's good. Yeah.
So he shoots and flickers for a moment in time, and his
Plus four.
arrow
It's
slices through your arm as it pings into the background. You take 1
Oh,
damage.
it's total 5.
Total
plus
5. You
four.
take 5 damage.
Listen. I don't think Henry's gonna hit my AC,
He
sir.
did. He hit it with a critical.
I'm not looking good anymore.
Ooh, rough.
Really?
Neither is the guy at your feet, so it's all good. Oh, except that he is going to take his legendary action.
Oh, yeah, legendary action.
He is going to attempt to slice at your Achilles from prone. 23 hit you?
No, I will use my reaction to parry it.
Okay, have you already used your reaction
No,
this round? Okay.
because everybody's been shooting me.
Very fair. So he swipes at your Achilles.
I'm just gonna plant my Triton down right,
Where-
pitchforking
nice,
his
nice,
blade.
very cool. Love that flavor. Very nice. All right, that is him. The other one, that was his legendary action though. Did all of you guys go?
Yes.
Okay.
D6 time.
Everybody who could.
The other one.
The other one
No,
already
not
shot
yet.
me
It's their
twice.
turn now.
That was last round, buddy.
Yeah, it's their turn.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
their turn right now.
Mhm.
I
Oh, well,
I
then,
know I'm
well, this
right.
guy should get his regular turn, right?
He is.
Yeah, he was just taking
Yeah,
a
that's what
legendary
I'm doing.
action first.
My bad, I was confused.
Oh, shit.
I understand legendary actions.
I forget that I technically have
He's at.
ability.
He is going to attack you because you've been putting a mollywhopping on him. Disadvantage though.
Oh, I do have this.
He's going to have his movement to get up. Get up, bro, get up. Did you move away from him? Why
No,
are you?
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, must
He was here.
But I'm here.
Okay.
I think they just got bumped a little bit on
It says nice job. I don't think I deserve it.
15 is not hitting you.
No.
Okay.
Passing me a couple of those.
Yeah, mine says you slay. I hope so. I hope that that's a
25 hit you?
premonition.
Yeah, 25.
That was bad. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
6 piercing damage
Sorry,
That was
Christ.
a net one.
and 3 poison damage.
I'm about to go down, guys.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I will
Sir.
decidedly
It's okay.
not. We can't heal, and you didn't give me a potion, sir.
I think this
I
really
need
can't
Ugh.
already triggered it. You can heal.
the spell already
heal.
went off. No, the spell already went off.
We don't know that.
Double.
We don't know if it can get worse.
They have it
I cast a shield.
I cast.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, you
Good point. Good
all have
point.
been project all over the place.
What are you talking about?
I'm about to forego this. That's all right. It's all good. Continue.
23
I
to
also
hit?
have the ability to heal
Yeah.
without magic.
Okay.
Can you heal yourself too?
Not if I go
Oh,
down.
I understand that. But just saying.
Yes, I
So
will.
another 8
That's it. I'm
piercing
done.
damage and 6 poison damage.
I'm
So this guy flips back to his feet, stabs in quick succession at Brian, and then 2 arrows hit him in the back, and Brian goes down.
Okay, well that guy should have to move for line of sight of me though, so my allies get better line of sight of him, because that's why.
He doesn't. Look. Oh, he does. He does need to.
It would have been worse.
Just by one, though.
I remember we were here, and I thought it was gonna be better, but hopefully it helps. Hopefully it matters. We'll see.
But also, I can't.
Stop
do
arguing with me so much.
anyways.
I'm having to do a lot right now. Later.
What?
Stop arguing with me so much. I'm having to think of a lot right now. Okay. We're back to D6 rolls. Everybody.
Does this include me?
Yeah.
Everett is 2.
Interesting.
Oh no.
It could undo it.
Yes.
4.
It could. It could undo it.
Normal.
6.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration and see if I can get a 1. Let's try.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using
Alright,
inspiration.
2.
Okay. Give me your inspiration. Where's your inspiration? I want that.
You have my sword.
I'm jealous.
Okay.
2.
Kazun, what did you do last round?
I ray frosted him for 7 damage.
Okay.
This is gonna get so
But he moved. So you ray of frost the same area.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's
okay.
not
Okay.
him.
That's fine.
That's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
that means it hits the fire. Then does it make me put that fire?
Sure, if you wanted to.
Or spillers.
Where's the thing?
What thing?
The
Magic
thing
way
that
in the
stops
back
the fucking
of that.
time
It's right here.
bullshit.
Okay.
On this wall.
Alright, we gotta get there.
Hey, be grateful I didn't put it in the vault.
We could go.
They needed to have access to turn it
Nice.
off.
Okay. What'd you
So
get?
my
6.
taking
Okay.
this move to get him to move slightly more actually saved him from a rock.
What did you?
2.
2. Okay.
What is that?
Do
So
I come back up?
Is that the last
you
one?
do come back up.
What is
Me.
that? What is that?
Oh,
that-
he-
the
here's
brazier
the
just went
question.
out.
Yeah.
Torch went out.
So take away
Okay.
whatever
Because that was
the last
I was-
damage was that you just got.
Was the last damage or that whole turns of damage?
His turn of damage.
Yeah.
So the
Full enemies.
the 8 that you got
the wrong
and
before, right?
the
Say again.
This is the opposition of this guy and one before.
Yeah, that's where he was,
Okay, so if I
but
put
that's where
this
that's where
one-
the ray of
and
frost
the
hit.
9 before that.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Okay. The
She
target
just
over
covered
there.
Do I
She just
also
covered
heal
the fire.
5 from Hermes misfire?
No.
Okay.
So you're up.
I'm back up. I'm just I
So
continue
Brad
talking and then it
crumbles to the
glitches.
ground and then there's a glitch and he.
You don't know, but this was the whole
Do I-
thing in the gloam. I got to watch this happen to my family
Stop off.
again and again. They got murdered by beasts in a repetitive.
True.
Okay, so you got a 6.
Do
What
I,
is it?
do I also follow through with the actions I did last turn?
I got
No.
5.
Okay.
You got a 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just correct me and say once?
I think it was only once, wasn't it?
It was twice.
It was twice that I witnessed
That
it.
you witnessed.
They had done it hundreds of times before we got there. If you think that doesn't weigh on her mind,
Yeah.
sir,
Okay, I forgot about that. You know,
come at me.
I was just saying you
No,
didn't
you would,
see it, but yeah,
repeat
if she
your last
paused,
action.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You get your health back and then you repeat your last action. What'd you get?
I got 5.
Got a 5. Okay, so you both flash forward. What'd you get?
5.
5. Okay, so all 3 of you are flashing
Oh my
forward.
gosh.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so I was going to healing word him, so I guess I still do it
Yep.
because I don't know that.
I can still use it actually.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it will not go amiss.
Yeah.
And good job. If you didn't already have inspiration, I give you inspiration for being honest about your actions.
So that's 2. So 6 points.
This is such a
Aw,
crazy
thank you.
encounter. You're amazing.
Okay, and then I'm from my action I am going
No,
to
much better.
do
So, like, yeah, Alan,
temporary.
right?
Yeah, well, that's-
So let's check.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Do I get 2 actions?
Yes.
Because I rolled a 6?
Really? Okay, then these are both gonna hit.
2 actions?
Remember you
Okay,
tripped
no,
it.
it's
Remember you tripped
No,
on your
because your
first
one
too, didn't you?
action was. Oh wait, healing word is a bonus.
Oh, yeah,
action.
he's gonna have to
So
make-
yes.
he's gonna have to make
Yeah, you basically
strength
get
saves
to
for
do
these.
2 turns.
Okay,
Good point.
awesome.
He needs to make 2 new strength saves. Only one if I
Okay,
fail.
did you hit him twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage.
Oh,
That's not 19.
19 will pass, I think. Let me double check.
Okay,
Y'all know what you're
everyone,
doing? Be ready.
everyone
Yeah, I
within 30
8,
feet of
16.
me
Mm-hmm.
gets
Yeah,
11
19 is just
temporary
what he
hit
needs.
points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay,
So
she
11
just gave you 11.
11
okay.
temporary hit points.
Excellent.
Should be pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Did he make his
When
second
our turn
save?
starts,
2?
right?
No,
Yeah.
13?
When your
No.
turn starts.
Back under.
Yeah, back on his
Is
feet.
this
So
something
total from the-
physical rewind, or we are teleporting to somewhere
You are
else?
you are basically teleporting to a moment in the past.
Okay.
You are
But it is
you are-
visible.
or teleporting to a moment in the future. So you're repeating what you just did, or you're
I was wondering if I put a net, and if somebody rolls like a 1 or 2 again, are they gonna stuck in the net?
No, they're just gonna be.
yeah,
Just
no,
teleporting,
you go
right?
back to whatever
Okay.
wherever they were.
Have you ever
before.
seen
Okay.
Prince of Persia?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
19.
Basically,
damage
I think that
from the
Okay.
from the 2 attacks.
Oh yeah.
is hitting that on the rewind. It,
Okay, he is looking rough.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna knock
And
him over
then
again.
I will Sacred Flame. He's down, right?
Yep.
He's down.
I mean, he's knocked over. He's
Right,
prone.
he's prone. So I will Sacred Flame. That's a Dex 15 because he rolled at a disadvantage since he's prone.
Yes. I don't think no.
No.
Dex is not a disadvantage for being prone.
Okay.
heard it
Just
just
one.
Yeah.
Just great.
23.
Double check that. Curious now.
Do they have take that?
Yeah, feel free to double check it, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
No,
this
I
is
was
just for myself
thinking they
knowledge. I'm
take half
curious.
Doesn't say.
So I don't think. Must
Must
succeed.
on the Sacred
No,
or
it's
take
oddly enough.
1d8.
Just
So if they succeed,
Yeah, because you
I
could
would-
roll out of the way.
Yeah.
Or take 1d8 if they don't succeed, right?
Right, but he succeeded, so
He
he
did.
doesn't take any
Okay.
damage. Fuck.
Okay, fine.
So it's just the risk. Of the
Another
same
question.
Yeah.
It was a good thought.
If I leave my shield on the floor,
Try
and if
not
I
to use
roll
my
that
spell
one
slots.
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
back, so
I appreciate you.
am I
for
gonna
allowing
get
me.
2 shields?
That's very kind.
Because
Well,
I left my
healing
shield on
word
the
is
floor.
against
If you leave your shield on the floor and you move
Yeah.
forward,
Healing
and
word
then
is
you
not
roll
against
out, you
it.
move back with
Yeah.
your shield.
It's a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action, but not
Yes.
against.
And have your shield again, so you will not have to put it down.
It means if
Okay.
you position
That one is
down
gonna
every
disappear.
once does he appear with his shield back in the hand. You
And then-
do appear with the shield back in your hand, but
But
the
it's
one
the
you
shield-
left on the
but
But it's
the
the
shield that
same
you put
shield
down.
you left on the
Yeah,
floor.
that one
So
is-
they-
So no, you don't
Keep
get
that.
2 shields.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to double
I'm
my
trying to
money.
hack
He's like
I feel like
He's
this
like,
is a
"Guys,
lady
don't
with
destroy
a
it."
with math around her head. That
Yeah,
Iron Man
yeah.
trying to figure out how to work this.
Everybody, money's down.
Yeah, but drop your money. Keep dropping your money.
Okay, you're done. Keith,
Okay. The
be
first,
ready for your turn.
Yeah.
the first instance was that Heath would have done was using a healer's kit to heal him.
Okay.
So essentially just bandaging,
Yep.
which as an action I spend 1 use of healer's kit to tend to a creature to restore 1d6 plus 4 HP to it,
Mhm.
plus additional HP equal to the creature's max number of hit die. So, Brian, however many number of hit die you have, add on this, which is not much because it's only 5 plus that. So you get 10 hit points back, and now you have some random bandages on you.
Well, I want to know what this looks like as you do this.
I mean, it's literally just like, you know, military like tourniqueting type deal with bandages like real quick.
Nice.
So, and non-magical. And then because I
No,
know
literally,
this is this.
I know, but I'm just poking at you.
And then the next thing would have been to punch the living daylights out of
Yeah,
what's
go
his
for it.
name?
You are at advantage,
Yeah.
both because he's prone and because you're flanking.
And I have still only 1 attack per action. However, I can also do bonus actions.
Well, I don't know if he's going to get to do his legendary action.
Let's hope-
Oh,
let's
so
hope not.
sad.
Okay. So, first is a 24 to
Yeah, there it is. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
It is
Love among.
6. 7 points of damage on that.
Okay,
Is
I'm going to send you what's his face is. Everett's sheet.
Oh, okay.
And if you can just play for him, because I keep forgetting he exists.
is that first hit death, or would I just keep doing what I
How
would
much
have
damage was it?
done? It was 7.
No, that first hit was not.
Okay, flurry of blows. Which I believe gives me 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So I get 2 more attacks at advantage. Which one is a natural 20?
Yes!
Double
We
up
love to
thinking
see a
factors.
grinning monk!
I have no idea what the fuck this dice is. Where'd it go?
Oh, I was gonna look up your...
It was a 16. It was a 16. Alright, so the other one was a 16 plus 7 is math.
Yep,
It's
that
23.
hits.
Okay, so the first one is a crit. So we double this. God damn it, done once. So 6 points of damage on the crit. And then the next
Wait, what was the first one? 7?
7.
7 and 6.
6 on a crit, and
Okay.
then on the last one is 9.
You got him.
Nice.
Now we're talking.
So, this originally was just going to be a punch, but because he's on the floor,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
turned into
Curb stomp.
just kind of curb
Oh,
stomping.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, just what, like in all those movies where you're just smashing into someone's face.
Maybe. It's more like
Don't
punching.
use magic.
Kinda. He's channeling a lot of that shit. But yeah, probably like maybe a drop knee or something into
Okay.
the throat, perhaps.
This other dude's perspective is hilarious because this is the second time they've seen us. The first time was when they ambushed us while we were asleep and we fucked them all up. And the second time is now, and he's like, time is all glitching out.
Yeah,
and shit as
yeah.
soon as
Killed
you show
one
up.
of them, and then he
yes,
got
and
back
he
up
resurrected,
again. Like,
yeah,
what
but-
happened?
They don't
There's nothing in the know about the security. By all rights, we're manipulating time.
Yeah.
Down the guy, time rewinds, resurrects him.
What are the 3 that you have?
You get a bunch of damage in.
Where they are.
Yeah, this is great.
He's got to roll too, so this could be undone.
Well, we were talking
Well,
about
I think
that.
if
of,
he's
like,
dead,
if
he
he's
probably
dead,
doesn't have to roll.
does he get to
Okay.
roll as
The other
because he's
one
now an
was the
object
one that looks
instead
like
of
a
We'll
ziggy
find out.
S. Oh, you have
I think we should put a blade where he will stand up at,
Oh my gosh.
just in case.
Pretty brutal.
Well, you would like to do that,
No doubt.
whether or not you can do
Oh,
that
yeah.
because of being
Yeah.
time sucks back and
this-
forth may.
I'm just saying it
So
would be
if
cool.
you want
Results may
It would
vary.
be cool if we were able to stay steady and this guy warps up into it.
True.
That would be sick.
Okay, so
Again,
he
it affected you,
goes
so I think
fully
we
down.
kind of know that it affects.
Probably.
He got knocked out.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, that's what we're waiting to see.
Can we all roll? Are we doing all of our d6s?
No, it's
Yeah,
very this.
This.
Yeah.
It
So,
is impossible to tell when you laugh like that.
what's happening? Okay. So you smash this dude's face in. You
We're
know
not gonna get a chance.
that
We're
he's
not gonna get
gone
a
from
chance.
this world. Did you
I toppled him this turn. You'd be
top
standing
him
up.
this turn? What did he do last turn? He attacked you, right? Yeah. Okay. He flickers back out from under you, standing back up on his
I
feet,
knew we should have put the thing there.
and attacks Brian.
We literally could not have.
So they still get rolls even after they die. Yeah.
He did the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
went
he was
down.
down, but not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's the same deal.
They should at least get one.
I agree.
We'll get it.
It's fun.
Only
He's
to-
low
I'm
enough.
gonna get this trick.
So,
I'm gonna achieve it.
You did 13.
I did a total of
20.
22 damage, which it may not. It is at least 40
Reminder.
points of damage to kill.
Right.
What language are you doing?
Japanese.
Peter, you take 11 points of piercing damage.
What does boy roll? Something crazy high.
Rolled a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
You rolled a nat 20 on him. It's only fair to reserve the favor. We can always blame her kids.
And
Don't forget the other.
I reject.
and 6 points of poison damage.
With love.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Blame with love.
You do your 11 points of
Back down low.
You
Jesus.
found it?
No, it was
Touche.
Was it in
You know, appreciate the heals, guys. I'd have been down again.
Impossible.
Did you?
We just repeated what we did.
Did you?
Not his-
Me and this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Does a... Sorry. Yeah, I assume that a 24 hits you.
It's not. No, I'll use my reaction to parry that.
Okay, alright.
I can get exactly
You
225.
know where the stab is coming.
I
because
have
you've
seen
seen
that's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna stack the poison. And I'm like, no.
No.
Which is fun because I think he rolled a 25 exactly last time.
I think so.
And this time he's just one below enough for me to parry it.
The other one
That's fun.
is gonna move
I was gonna attack
one
him.
more. Oh, is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy, you gotta speak
Okay.
up. Remember, I said, well, it's all of you guys and then them. So if they've
Yeah,
gone, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Come on,
okay.
man.
I'm gonna do like firebolt on this guy.
Okay, firebolt.
And
Let's
then
go.
it's
And you
gonna
got 2, right? Because you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you
okay.
need to, I'm gonna. Oh, I
It's 2
got-
turns.
You get 2
I thought
turns.
it's gonna happen only 6. Okay.
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Okay,
Yes.
does 13 hit this guy?
13 is not hitting.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my second attack probably on my second turn.
Okay. Remember, you get double the bonus actions,
Yeah,
double
but
the
that
movement
one?
as well.
No, not with that one.
No.
Is this gate closed?
Yeah, net 20 this time.
Not 28! The inspiration dice
Yeah.
check again!
Yeah.
I'm so upset if this isn't in here.
The ups and downs of this fight, man. I know.
We're just blinking, right? Like when we're zapping in the future and in the past, it looks like we're blinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I might use that to my advantage.
Yeah, this is absolute chaos, which is what it was meant to be. Well, here's a blank rock. So that is your loss.
I'm gonna try that.
I'm very sad.
That's my intent. One way or
I
another.
did not.
This is my
I
backfire.
spent money on these for you. I'm saying.
Brian now believes he can harm.
I'm sure it's probably like behind the bookshelf.
This is gonna backfire. I'm gonna roll 3 or 4
Well, you couldn't find
or
it
1 or
yours,
2. It's
right?
not gonna work well.
You are out of
You had lost
ability to
yours.
reroll too, right?
You had 4.
You're like you.
Yeah, no, I had
Yeah.
more, but
Yeah.
that's, I think he snapped
Yeah,
out.
I'm
gonna try.
With you, yeah, because
I got a 1 in 3 chance to do something really
Oh,
fun.
gotcha. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just plotting.
Let's look at the crit. I roll 4d10, right?
Yes!
Okay,
Yes.
so it's gonna be 28 damage.
Yes!
Cook 'em.
And my firebolt is just a ball without any arrow, so I'm just firing
Oh, very
magic
good.
arrows
I love
four
that.
of them.
Beautiful. Do you already have inspiration?
I
No, you just gave it to me. There you go. I love it. That's why you use it. Y'all don't need to be reminded of that. Awesome. That was 6.
Is this gate closed?
No, he
Yeah,
shot
it's
this
close.
guy.
Oh, that
Yeah. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
That's
It's almost like it goes to a vault that they thought
That's fair.
there wasn't another entrance
Very
to.
Zoom, can you open that gate?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, is there like a lever or something that we can see? I mean, that would be like
There's
the
no,
biggest start.
there is a lock on the gate.
Okay.
That's not a Kazoom problem.
Okay, somebody pick that lock!
That's my problem, actually.
Chase.
Yes.
This
Okay,
guy's
did you roll a
in here. He
D6?
probably
I
has
did.
the key.
Okay, what'd you get?
3.
3. All right, so you get to go as normal.
Yes.
Can you pick it
So
up?
I think Everett's going to attempt to pick
Hey.
the lock.
Yes, let's go,
We
Everett.
probably don't need to pick the lock. This dude probably has the key. He's already in here.
I don't know, man. These guys could probably teleport.
But he's not dead yet, so
Yeah, I might as well try.
it's not a.
Yeah, it
he's,
can't
he's,
hurt.
he's still an unwilling.
We have never yet killed a black
yeah.
scarf successfully. So
Wait,
just
listen, we've done it once. Just now. And we're about to do it again.
And again, that's how many fucking times as it takes.
fair.
Okay. Where is the lock for this gate?
From
28,
me.
12.
The guy that you put down. Yeah.
22 from him.
22 from me.
Thank you. Yo, do you have inspiration?
What, both of us?
Yeah.
She said, of course I do.
It's just very impressive that she remembered your damage.
Sure. I remembered my damage too.
It's just more impressive that she remembered your damage than that you remembered your own
To me, the
damage.
impressive part was that the damage was given in little bits. Like it was, this one was
Yeah.
8 and
Yeah,
10
yeah.
and then whatever. And then, but she remembered the total.
The total,
Like,
yeah.
I don't remember the total.
Very
To be
impressive.
fair, we
What the heck?
discussed it. Yeah, we
Oh,
did discuss
nice,
it.
nice,
Teamwork
nice.
makes the memory work.
Teamwork.
Teamwork gets you inspiration.
You heard it live, folks.
Yes. Okay. Where is the lock on the gate in the center?
On the, I was imagining it on the right side, or on the left side. Doesn't super matter to me, you can decide.
Is it even
Oh,
pickable?
these people are fancy. This will be
Well,
a
we'll see.
two-door swing.
Sure! Yeah, I mean it is 10 feet across, you can be
Which
inside.
way is the lock? Can you lock lock. Pick a lock from
Just
behind.
arms.
That's what he's doing. He's doing that. He's doing this number.
In through the.
In through the.
I mean, you gotta be able to open it from both sides.
I like to think this man has broken himself out of jail once or twice. He's had to do it from this angle.
Okay, and expertise. Blah blah blah. Proficiency bonus is double for any ability check the expert makes that uses either of the chosen proficiencies.
So these are
okay.
plus 6.
So 27.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. It wasn't a low DC, but that was a high roll. Yeah, he managed click. He feels it click and manages to throw it open from his side.
Nice.
Oh, that might change what the next guy was gonna do because he was gonna shoot Everett before he could get that open, but he done did it already. All right, he's gonna move over.
That's his intention.
The other guy.
Yeah.
We didn't.
I mean, Everett didn't jump
Oh,
forward.
alright.
It's their
This is
turn.
what I'm saying. You gotta stop.
Yeah,
buddy.
it's
Now it's Everett's turn.
No, that was Everett's turn.
Half a
Yes.
second.
Everett goes with the
So this guy
We literally counted before too.
is going to.
Everybody just forgot.
Does
to go
14 hit
hard.
Everett?
14 meets it, beats it. Yes.
Okay. 7 piercing damage
Ow.
and 10 poison damage.
Oh.
Don't forget he
gets
has
11
11
temporary.
temporary hit points.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Still out, but
I'm gonna heal myself.
he's okay.
Who else is
I forgot about your 10 HP.
18.
I'm not nearly as bad as I thought
Does
it
an
was.
18
Thank
hit
you.
him? Yep.
Yep.
Another 8 piercing damage
Great.
and 1 poison damage as this guy just.
Ow. He's still up though.
And he rolled a 5, so he's going twice.
Oh, that was
Great.
twice.
Yes, for now. We have a turn now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
I thought he
20 to
did
hit.
twice already.
Yep.
7 piercing damage,
Yeah.
He's gonna come right back.
5
Might be
poison
full
damage,
HP up here.
Okay. Still up, but barely.
9 to hit.
No.
Alright, the last one goes wide.
Thank you.
Actually, the
7
last
HP.
one hits the gate as you swing it open and just flames to the side. And he curses underneath his breath. That was his turn. We already did the guy coming back up and doing his re-attack because you hadn't gone. So you went. Everyone d6s again.
I have evil thoughts.
Oh my god.
Oh, go. Bye-bye.
Oh no.
2 again.
Oh, bye-bye, me too.
Inspiration to reroll.
Okay, so
Is
you
it
repeat
good or
whatever
bad?
it was that you just did.
Frostbolt to that empty spot.
Oh my gosh, poor Calhoun is stuck in a loop of sending his crossbow again and again. Just
That really sucks. But
Hey, at least it's a
cinematically,
cantrip.
this is really fun.
yeah. Thanks.
That's also true. Yeah.
4. Okay, so you get to proceed as normal. 6. You
Nice.
get 2 actions.
1.
1. Okay. What did you do last time?
I swung right where he's standing.
All right, so you swing again, Daryl.
It's alright.
2.
Not
2.
the worst. Not
Okay.
the worst action.
Okay, so you're sending the same. Did I move him?
You did
Yeah, you
one
did.
step up.
Yeah, no, I did because he noticed the
He's he's like one step.
that the crossbow missed
It's
him and be
hilarious.
It's smart. It's
It's
smart.
like one step,
Yeah.
it's like a red frost
I'm saying you should be
and then
taking 4
arrows.
steps from this archer.
Should they? Okay, so you're sending fire bolts in that same direction. So there's just fire and
Fire and
ice
frost.
hitting-
Just hitting the wall.
It's a Star Wars.
Okay, so that's y'all.
Yeah.
You go ahead and then we'll do you and you.
Okay. Wait.
Yes,
Who's going before me?
temporary
Everett, did you roll?
If you don't have them.
Oh,
D6.
okay. I'm on their turn, not on.
Yes. I just kept forgetting about
No,
it.
it's okay.
That's why I gave it to you.
2.
Oh,
2.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he
Yes.
kneels back down
I unlocked
around
it.
an invisible gate to unlock an invisible
With
gate.
the full
Right.
HP, right?
Huh?
With the full HP.
Oh!
Yes.
Good looking
Yes.
out! Yes!
He
Okay, but he only gets
Every-
one
my
of
one
those.
Okay.
One of those turns back. So
Okay. The last 2 he missed, and then he lost 5, and then an additional 7. Okay, so he's
Yes.
back up
12.
12. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for
good
remembering.
looking out. Good looking out.
Everybody's my guy.
I roll.
Hey, that too.
He's like, I got everything back.
I'm the guy.
You've cracked the code to make this so much up and down so quickly that like I can't even be anxious. I'm just like I don't know what's happening.
Just numb all the time.
You're like, I don't know if things are bad or not.
I thought it would be fun.
This is neat. This is hilarious.
This is great. Also sucks, but great.
Alright, we'll go for you first, Priya.
So I am going to try to hit him.
Okay?
With mace.
In my mind,
I
the
miss.
camera just occasionally.
Okay.
An 8. I don't think that's
Do you want to use
Like,
your
it's not
inspiration?
Yeah.
And then it's back to y'all, and there's like magic moving
It's
back
fun
and
to
forth.
like imagine these things like a show.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
15 does not hit. Okay, so Priya is swinging at him. He's going to take this opportunity to use his legendary action. That he did not think he was going to get to use at all. And he is going to throw down a ball of black powder, and it's going to... And he is going to appear next to his buddy over there.
Oh, you! Ooh!
Is the gate
So rude. I was
No,
gonna
it's unlocked.
It's still unlocked.
This one's still. I'm unlocking it again. That's how unlocked it is.
It's double unlocked.
It's so unlocked right now.
Oh no,
Okay, Heath.
I have 50 feet of movement right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over.
5, 10, 15,
Nobody's
20, 25,
That's
30,
metagame.
35,
Never
40,
mind.
45.
Nice.
I'm gonna move forward too. Go
Okay.
ahead and move.
Yeah, you
Well,
got your
if you-
movement.
How much you got?
You gotta be careful. I
30, so
think,
2 more.
on the direction of my arrows and the post of red.
Oh yeah. That
Gotta be
might put you in the
careful.
path of.
Okay.
That's fair, because there are 5 arrows flying past you.
Actively following its path.
Yeah.
Where it's
The
going.
red is the ray of frost, and then one to the right of the red is where the fire arrows are going.
Here.
There's
There we go.
there's shit happening, yeah.
We got it.
No,
this one over.
Oh, you got it?
Um,
Okay, great.
And all I was thinking was punch. Punch.
Yeah,
That's all I do.
yeah, fair enough.
So that is 16 plus 7 is 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For
What did you roll?
For the last time?
Yeah.
20?
No, sorry. What did you? What?
D6.
D6.
Oh, 2.
2. Okay, that's why you're
Mhm.
continuing.
Keep-
It's
keep
you that we
shooting.
gotta
Resolve.
resolve.
Yeah, but I was swinging on that spot.
Oh, and you
Did you roll a 1?
continue to swing on that spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue
Got
on that
it,
spot.
okay.
I don't want anybody to know she stole my crit. I want to look this man.
You hit really hard into thin
That
air.
looks very impressive. It's just that
Yeah.
it's not there anymore.
yeah. I did 5 points of
I have cool
damage.
flavor.
5
more
points of
than
damage.
everything.
On that first one, we are
I'm
going to
manifesting
then
the
flurry of
experience.
blows.
I hope here. What I'm gonna try and do is if he gets pulled back again, I'm gonna try and stab him right over the
2 more.
I want it so bad.
19 to hit.
19
Oh,
hits.
what is
I'm
that?
not gonna get it, but I want it.
Oh my gosh, what is the?
Nice. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
I am hitting the
X-Men
guy
Origins
that I
Wolverine. Yeah.
killed.
That's exactly the
Yeah.
same.
Teleporter, right.
Uh-huh.
And he's still alive?
Basically,
Yeah.
if
Exactly
they
what I
don't
want.
get obviously like death rolls like you guys do, but basically if it rewinds right after they went down, they're gonna come back up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I understand.
Pop up one chance.
You definitely do
You
not
had-
want
Oh,
those
dice
four to go
reroll.
down and have to do double dead
Oh,
saves.
That I was worried that
Yeah,
what?
you could-
I'm using my dice reroll.
Okay. I thought that was gonna happen to Brian.
And it didn't change.
I thought I was.
I hate it.
14.
The worst feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Oh, but I did roll a 6, so that was just one turn. So
Yes!
I can keep
Wait,
punching.
how much? Yes, you're
I'm-
right,
because I
because your
rolled plus
movement.
10
Yes.
for-
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. How much movement did you go?
I went 50 feet, but that's my movement currently
Your regular movement?
because of long
Long
stride.
strider.
Previously it was 40.
I thought that was you dashing for your first
No,
roll. That
I
was
have
the part.
long
That's
strider for
amazing.
50.
Make it. This is good at something
Yes.
really
Yes,
good.
make the fire.
Alright, so
There's reasons why we double down. Overkill's underrated.
Yes. Someone gave the rogue a haste potion over when I was at the convention. I was like, yes, this is the
Oh,
way.
the rogue? No, she went to the
26 to
fire.
hit.
26?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll hit my guy.
And lungs.
He's
For
angry.
6 points of damage.
He you to put him down again.
Nice. So because he's up against the wall, it's literally just into the fucking
just
wall
boom, boom.
right now.
He's like, I'm gonna get away. Poofed away, and you just zip to it.
Yeah, different solid objects.
I know your tricks.
He's like that door. He thought he was teleporting behind a locked
Same.
door. The door's not
All
locked.
he saw was a very determined like fucking running at him.
Everett had like pushed the door open last time. It was swinging open.
Exactly. And he just
Yeah.
runs through it.
He's challenging with time.
So, you know what's funny is I really should read my attack rules because I have, for the longest of times, have been able to make a second unarmed attack as a bonus action without it, and I've been rolling only one attack for ages. So,
Speaking of that, though, what was that last attack?
I haven't rolled.
How much?
Oh, the last attack was 6 points of damage.
Oh, we're gonna do another thing? Do you have more?
Yeah, so I did an attack, flurry of blows, which was 2.
Yep.
And then that was that was one turn. This is the second turn.
Yep. Attack.
And then unarmed distract, so that was my action. So I have one more bonus action to do, which is going to turn into another.
Your flurry of blows should be a subtotal of 3 attacks.
It's not.
One attack your primary, then as your bonus action you get an unarmed attack, and then flurry of blows gives you an extra one on your bonus attack.
Flurry of blows
Right,
takes
3 in
his
total.
bonus action.
Right, but it includes the double attack.
It's 2 attacks, so you get 3 total.
So you get 3 total.
Right.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, and
So
use that.
I did that.
Okay.
Okay, great.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then I'm not going to use the flurry of blows on this next one. I'm just going to punch once.
Who are you punching?
Oh well.
Are you punching the guy that's down, or are you punching the other guy?
He saw him come back up. Would he just keep punching the same guy?
It could. I'm just as far as I don't think I have. I think I literally got 45 movement. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You're gonna
25,
get
30,
another
45,
50.
40.
Another 50 on your second
Yeah.
turn.
No. Oh, yeah,
This
get
is your
another
second
50 on my
turn.
second turn.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
just,
Yeah.
Whip over there and beat this guy.
Okay, so you're hitting the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know where my D20 went. Fuck it. It's underneath. I really need to get a dice box, or make the dice box. that I can
Yeah,
try.
I got a whole one I'm not using. Yeah.
Listen.
That's fine.
Okay, well just feel free to use my dice box. I'm putting it on your side so we can share.
I have a whole one. You don't need-
Unless 9 hits.
9 is not hit.
Okay, fine. You know what? You want to share it? Share it
That's
with
all I
me.
got.
So you swing at this
No, I'll
guy.
share with
He
somebody else.
dodges.
I don't appreciate it. Here you go.
He has to
Thank
walk away like his friend.
I'm not doing a ton of rolling though.
Who did I shoot? Who did I arrow shoot last time?
Everett.
Everett, yeah.
You shot the shit out of Everett.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Okay.
8 times.
And then
Well,
he came back.
He's gonna shoot him again. Because he's repeating his last turn.
Nice.
He's yours.
Yes.
We do.
I don't know
Do we
how
even have to
that
play
is.
that out?
Because they
I mean-
just got shifted over.
Just roll.
The
He only gets
first,
2
the
attacks.
first shot is 9.
Yeah, he has 2.
That's not hit.
Yeah, if you
Second is 19.
That one does.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 8 points of poison damage.
Okay, still up.
Okay.
Yeah, not 2.
He's got that health buff too.
That's true.
Okay. The other guy also. Oh, he has to step to the side. Okay.
God, does he trip over the dead body?
I
dead
don't
body
think so, because
Did you see?
I think they're both just
This
gonna
is
push.
just a random question.
one
If
side.
a ranged person makes ranged attacks with somebody else in their melee, do they have to roll that at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go roll for it.
Double
Oh,
check.
so he should have been doing
So,
that at disadvantage.
If he's
No, you're
shooting
right.
bows, yeah, I'm there.
Let me double those.
Just in case, you know.
No,
Everett
he still
knows.
hits. Okay, Dave. All right, so he moves over and basically like kicks his friend to the side. His friend gets back up.
Oh my god.
Is this guy warp? Is he warping?
Yeah,
Does he teleport back to where I am?
No, he
He
was
wasn't.
He
there.
was already there.
right.
It's like
But
Echo.
what he
But
does
he-
is he redoes his
He
action.
repeats his last
So
turn.
yeah, that was his legendary
Oh, okay,
action, not his
yeah.
last action. So what was his last action?
His last
He was
action was
attacking.
running over there, wasn't it?
It
No.
was.
Yeah,
it
he
was. So So he's
And then he
now
got the shit kicked out.
That wasn't part of his legendary. Was to poof and go, right? So the,
Oh, wait,
if we're saying
was
that's
his
separate.
legendary. He didn't.
That's the last thing he did, so I'm gonna
Okay.
say it happens again. So he's gonna throw down another, he's gonna get back up. And what was the last set of damage that you did?
Last set of damage that I did
Yep.
was with my separate action of knocking him out with 6 points.
In my head, they
That's
say
actually better, because he doesn't have as much health.
Yeah, he didn't take the whole
So
point.
he only got
I'm
whatever
not putting
knocked him
any
down,
of
but
you
because I didn't.
That wasn't your full last action though.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so
his first turn was the attack and the flurry of blows.
Right,
And
and
the
then
second
I,
one was the
what
attack.
put him down was the attack and then the unarmed attack.
Oh, the other guy, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so he only
so
has
he
6.
owns 6
And then he
points
gets
back.
up, he throws down a blast of black powder, and he disappears through the wall.
So now the question is, did
Oh.
he just disappear outside into a wall? Because we're underground still-ish. Or
In the sewer, into the
did
cellar.
he go into another room?
We don't know.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm confused. Why isn't he back over there when he warps back in time?
Because the movement was directional.
Because
He
it's-
repeated.
That
Because,
way,
it's
now
not,
he's gonna
because
be
he
jumping
didn't
again.
run, right? So when you ran forward,
Poofed into
and then time made you go back, he went back, right? But he didn't run, he poofed. So he's
Okay.
poofing, doing the same thing that he did before.
Yeah, his plan was like poof and go back 50 feet.
Okay.
So like
Teleport,
now he's
yeah.
poofing and going back 50 feet again.
I see.
Dude, that would be
embedded
a
on a wall
shitty
somewhere.
way.
Yeah, if that is a
shitty way
concrete
to
wall,
die.
then he'll be warped back. So if he, mechanically speaking,
You- I was about to say,
we
you-
wouldn't know this, but everyone on the table.
First of all, you don't know what he's using, so you don't know that. I know that.
But dude, if it's just he warped that way and that's how it works, and you die because you warped into a wall because time fucked you,
That'd be
that's
rough.
that's a
what I'm
rough way
saying.
to go.
That's a rough way to go.
That's a rough way to go. If that's how it works, and we'll never know.
We don't know.
But for now, we're not dealing
We
with
won't know unless he shows up again in 20 minutes and we'll do a slew of back
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we gotta
D6s, everybody.
But that's assuming that he
went
doesn't just
outside the bubble, but you
repeat.
don't know how far the bubble goes on the outside.
Poor cousin hasn't gotten to move at all. He's trying to get to this source of magic that he can't.
I got a 3!
Let's go.
Alright, cousin,
End
what do
the
you
fucking
do?
time, please.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
through
God.
to get a line of sight on the source
Okay.
and dispel magic.
15, 20, 25? Does that get
Can
in
I see
there?
it from there?
Yeah.
Yes,
You
you can
direct
see-
line of sight.
Well,
No,
it's in
it's
there.
back here.
Can he curve it? Curve the
I
bullet!
don't think so, buddy.
He needs 10 more feet of movement.
3. Okay. So 1 and 2 is just rewind.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then 3 and 4
3 and 4 is
Is
normal.
normal. Okay.
5 and
speed.
6
Two
is
action.
future.
Okay.
You can use
Being
your
a
dash
dwarf,
if you want
being a
to.
dwarf is really fucking me.
Being a dwarf has really fucked you.
But then I can't dispel if I dash, so it doesn't.
Right, that's true, but
all
you
it
can
does
get eyes
is-
on it.
All that does is put me closer to the guy that can kill me. So.
This is all happening at the same time,
Yes,
right?
yeah. Whoever else wants to go can go.
Can I recognize his problems?
Yeah,
towards
I
that?
think that's Kazuna.
Because I have 6, I'll run him around.
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna reel like, I guess I'm not blur because I'm warping. So if my intention was to pick him up, is he just suddenly over here now with me? My plan is to literally run over, grab him, and drag him to where he can get
Yeah,
on this.
then yeah.
Okay, so
it's still
you're
the
conscious,
action,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah, your consciousness would catch up and meet because you're thinking touch Kazoon, and so
That's not-
your body.
that's not Kazuna.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
the dwarf.
Sorry.
But yeah, your consciousness is thinking touch Kazoon, and so your body will do that, regardless of where he is. Phrasing, yes.
Yeah, me and Allison were like, we're not gonna say
Oh,
anything.
and I can still do attacks. There you go. You got line of sight,
Okay.
and I'll swing on this guy.
I'm gonna try and dispel magic on it.
Okay, Kazoon,
That's still work very well.
If it's above 3rd level, I have to make
you
a check.
turn the corner.
Oh, no.
Alright, which sounds like this.
Wait, is that far enough back where you don't hurt him?
No.
Okay. That would have been
Yeah,
funny.
force is gone. And you see,
It's fine.
as you once saw before,
Oh shit.
Do we do
What?
10 HP?
the warped air shimmering and pulsing around the Ingwa's room. that is sort of suspended in the air and sort of embedded into the wall, and the pulse of it is what is sending time magic out into the room.
Okay. Y'all do your turns. I need to look some stuff up.
Okay.
Do you want to do dispel magic?
I mean, I guess, yeah, that was what I had said I was going to do. So.
Oh, but it's a regular turn, so you don't like. It's not like you're forced into it, right?
Okay.
How much mark this guy?
I am going to do dispel magic, but I'm going to flavor it. So.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So we're gonna keep going. All right. Kazu's doing that. Who got a regular turn?
Me.
All right. Everett, what do you and Heath do?
I'm up against the wall and like he's in the corner. I'm hitting him
Okay.
down low.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't fix it's not broken.
Yeah. 1.
Oh.
Okay. That does not hit him.
Which is the total.
Make a luck check.
It would be just let him hit me because I'm like time warping up there. I feel like it's funny and it makes sense.
That makes sense to me. All right. Roll me damage.
You're getting a hit in the kidneys, basically.
Okay. Hitting the gills.
Your gills down here.
No, they're okay.
Oh, good. I rolled a 1 there. You get 5 points of damage.
Thank you guys both when you're hitting me. Minimal damage.
What's possible
Do we get
damage?
10 HP?
Yeah, 10 this time.
Okay.
Who is that all the way in the back?
Yeah.
Wait, how are you shooting from there?
I'm not
No,
sure.
he
Not anymore.
reversed himself already.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. He's like,
He just
yeah.
keeps going back.
Okay.
Poor anime, so he's shooting.
Can't even get
and then
to the
all of a
room.
sudden, everyone's gone.
I do get 1 more attack. I'm not gonna flirt.
I designed this because I thought
This is neat.
fighting with time, fighting when time shit was fucking with you would be this chaotic.
Yeah,
That's
it
how
was
I felt.
frustrating.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like,
And
I
I also
can't
appreciate
count on
that.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate that it's fucking with them too, because I
Right.
feel like that's what time, like, no one can rely on this.
No, absolutely.
Everything.
Everything's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like, I came back up, but then I disappeared back into the wall, so I don't get to control any of that shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you went back already.
I get a second attack for
Yep.
just the 1,
Yep.
which is a 26.
Oh yeah, that hits. Let's go.
So, Archer Boy gets 7 points of damage to his
Okay.
stomach.
Y'all might have, I don't know what the word is, but but y'all might have picked up at this point. They're AC 16, so that's what you gotta beat her.
I did not pick that up, but cool.
Narrowed in on.
I will go.
Narrowed in on it. That's right.
I have 30. Can I get to Archer, dude?
Was yours a normal one?
What, are you
Yes,
trying to go to one
normal.
side or the other? Does
I
it-
doesn't
Wait, I can do it twice. What am I
10,
thinking? Oh my
15,
god.
20, 25. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, then I will try to hit you.
Oh.
He is one closer to me. Heath is
Oh,
the one
okay.
with it. Thank you so much.
No, I don't. I need crazy. No, yes, I do.
What'd you get?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it happens. It would have been really hilarious if you were next to Brian. Just everyone keeps accidentally hitting Brian. Alright, make me a luck check.
You got this.
You didn't call it!
Oh, I thought you had like.
Oh no, you just say high or low,
Oh. Alright,
even or odd.
Nope.
Okay, roll me damage.
That's a 2.
what am I using? The mace.
I feel like this makes a lot of sense though.
It does. Like you
Because
were randomly saying it's some
everybody's
warm
moving in ways that
shit
you
on
don't
talent
expect.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4. Okay. Heath, you take 4 damage
Nice.
as
My mace.
From a mace, just
Oh
hits-
no.
yeah.
It also just hits down by 10 pages. 4, you said?
I had enough movement on my because I double moved
Mm-hmm.
to do 2 attacks on this guy.
But I've seen it, but like, yeah.
Even with Dragon Kazoo.
Watch it.
Sorry.
You had enough movement on 1 turn of movement.
So on my first turn I dashed. On my
Okay.
second turn I just had to move. And I'm here.
Right,
I'm
so
on
you got
my-
1 turn to swing on
Yeah,
this guy.
yeah,
Yes, yeah, go.
I rolled them. They were one was a 18, the other one is a 26.
Both hit.
Damage 12 from the first one, and 15 from the second one. And strength
Alright.
saving throws for them.
He's still up, but he's not looking happy.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
I'm gonna move.
Let's go, Everett. Everett sits there, re-unlocking the open air as everyone rushes past him.
And he's gonna fire twice with his short bow.
He unlocked the shit out of it.
He did.
Okay, that's 24 for
That
the
hits.
first one.
Yep, let's go.
It was just like a mime.
And 24 for the second one.
Yes, let's go, Everett.
Nice. Okay.
Get it?
1d.
It's Constitution or what?
9 damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 6 damage for the second.
All right. He is looking at the last edges of his life over here. Does anyone not have inspiration at this point? Who doesn't have
I
inspiration?
mean, I don't have it anymore.
Inspiration to you. Inspiration to you. Inspiration to you.
Thank you.
Where is my coin?
Inspiration.
Inspiration for her for being all alone.
Oh no! I think she already has it, or I would have given it back to her. I thought of doing that already. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your boundless patience.
He just gotta make his
I'm writing away.
saving throw.
Oh,
Also, I
didn't
messed
do it.
up earlier. It's Constitution for some reason. I don't know why it's Constitution, but it
Well,
is.
that would have been really different. They have
Yeah,
way better
I'm
constitution
sorry.
than strength. It's okay, you rolled 10 still.
Okay, well,
is that
knock him over.
All right.
like
Strength
writing
makes no
something
sense.
down
It does. That's why I thought it was
Literally,
strength.
yeah.
We can make strength if you want.
in
Yeah.
a second.
I don't know why it's
Of,
Con.
like what happens.
But
Yeah.
So like I'm like thinking,
Very weird.
should I write anything down?
All right.
I mean,
The notes are gonna be crazy to read later.
before
Like,
Yeah.
shit happen,
that
shit
goes off, I'll do my
unhappen.
yeah,
Right.
shit's happened, shit unhappened.
So,
I just put
because you're gonna see
chronomancy
that,
fuckery
he's gonna
about.
kind of stop
Yeah.
there. He wasn't expecting it, and he's gonna go like shit. He's just gonna kind of like think through his lessons and that rune. The most common thing he can remember it's associated with is like fertility and growth and life. So he's going to do Ingwas, which is death, to try to cancel that. And he's
It
going
is
to,
Iwas, isn't it?
or Iwas, I'm sorry.
Iwas, got it.
Yeah, so he's going to do like he did in the
bless you.
village, and with prestidigitation, draw that in the air. So there's like a kind of fiery rune floating in the air, and then when he does dispel magic, it kind of like throws that rune towards the other room.
Very cool. Very cool.
it was awesome flavor.
Okay.
Did it work?
We shall see.
He's gonna fall.
How could we tell?
Cat's falling is my favorite.
They seem so shocked.
Probably
They're like,
You're not dead.
how can I let this happen?
No. He shot me.
For each
Can't
spell,
see.
I'm looking at this. It says for each spell of 4th level or higher on the target. Oh, so it's just one spell. Got it.
Yeah.
So I need you to make me a spell. It says make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Yeah.
So that's an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'd be your spellcast ability, so you add your proficiency.
So that's
It's
16.
your spellcasting modifier, right?
It just says
Does it-
make an
does it
ability
spell-
check using your spell casting ability.
Yeah. So your spellcasting ability will be right above your spells.
Yeah, so it's 16 plus 5 for my intelligence. And then I don't think I have proficiency. Double check.
You rolled a 16. Epic.
Nice roll, man.
Yeah, that's great.
That's good. That's the role we need to work out. Especially since he had already used like all of his shit.
Yeah, no, so it's just my ability. So yeah, 16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay. Do you remember the 4 words that you heard at the end of your last time of doing this?
Spelling magic or dealing with runes?
The last time dealing with time runes, when the time runes lit up and disappeared.
It's more I have it on Discord.
Yeah, I can resend it to you if you need to. We'll come back to that.
Remind, alter, erode, balance.
Note taker.
Okay.
Note taker.
Seriously?
extraordinaire.
I was gonna say, it's like she's got it.
Remind, alter, erode, balance. You send this death rune towards this thing. And it does not reflect or accept it the way that happened when you found runes previously that coincided with the ones that you were needing. It seems there is a moment of tension and shaking and pressure to all of you in the air as it resists against your spell, and the rune itself dissipates and flares out. But the power of the spell presses through, and instead of closing down the rune, it cracks and shatters. And as it does, the bubble around you all dissipates in a wave from where the room was, which happens just before this guy gets to his turn.
Is he dead? Or is he just prone?
He was unconscious.
Oh, nice.
No, he's not unconscious.
Oh, okay.
What was the second
Wait,
one?
I thought that was the one with
Michelle?
No.
He's not unconscious, he's just prone.
Bowman's prone.
But he was about to
Second
get
one's
health back, which he does not
Okay,
get
I blew up there. I
because
got remind, erode, alter. What was it?
balance.
Balance.
Fourth one.
Yeah, now shit is permanent.
so he does not get the effects of the one that he rolled. Which also means that he doesn't have to just redo his thing. So he's going to take his he's going to take his half his movement to stand up.
And we're bullying him in the corner. So this means we don't have to track the raids anymore. They stopped.
Oh,
yeah.
At the end of Kazu's turn, he's going to throw down his packet of powder. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
An opportunity to.
And poof over here. No.
That's legendary action.
But he should be slow right now. Because he has to use half his movement to stand. And we have a fast boy on our team.
Oh,
If he's a rogue, you might be able to dash.
He might. You're right.
Yeah, but I'm faster than him.
This would be a great time for me to walk around the corner.
This would be a great time.
Like, hi guys.
Dragging the other black scarf.
Yeah.
Guys, I found this in the hallway. It's just some guy who's like
Yeah,
fucking
he is
pummeled.
extremely overmatched right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me see.
If only you were up there with us, then the thorn whip would be very helpful right now.
Which of you is bloody right now?
I don't think.
Everett is.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Everett.
I look peachy,
Sorry.
glowing even.
Anybody else?
Haven't been touched.
Not anymore. Ursula.
Yeah, he's gonna attack Everett then.
What can I say?
Ooh.
Except you're welcome.
15 to hit.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And 26 to hit. So
Yep.
Gosh darn it.
Aww.
Sorry,
it is
we can stay alive though. Hopefully.
The
14 piercing damage.
okay. The temp
refresh, right? Okay.
11.
Plus 10 now.
And 6 poison damage.
He is at 0. He had 20 with the extra 10. He is at 0.
Everett takes an arrow through the chest. Everett goes down 5.
If he's not extra fast, then he can't move 30. He used half his movement to stand up.
True, good point. Yeah. He might not have done that
Is it? Can he poof without standing
Well, either way, if he poofed while laying down, he would still be prone, right? So he has to.
That's a good part. So he would still have to
be back on your
I don't know
Nah,
what the poofing
he would
is.
still have to use his movement to get up.
Do
Okay.
you have to do the dramatic?
Yeah.
What can you?
It doesn't work
Just
without
flop.
there.
At this point, after much deliberating in the sewers by the team before they came in, Aoife and Noor arrive on the staircase at least.
Yes.
Okay.
You have come through the sewer
Okay.
and found yourselves at a weird thing behind the door where there's like half wood beams,
Okay.
half not.
I'm gonna assume I can hear.
I was gonna
Stuff?
say
Yes.
that and
Yes.
then say, and that's where we'll pick up next session.
Okay.
And you're in rat form, right?
I'm in
Or
strong.
Strong.
form.
Strong rat form. Rat cat.
Polar rat form.
Yeah.
Polar rat.
I'm a grizzly rat.
Grizzly rat.
Do you want to say, since you have literally sat there and not gotten to do anything all session, except give us a glorious recap what you were gonna do before we had to?
Oh, we can wait till next time. That's
Are
fine.
you sure?
This is a good place to stop. Yeah. Starting one thing often rolls into more things. So.
Moving to the.
Or just
That-
surprise
Take him home. Bring him back next time. They should
Are you
figure out
going to
how to keep
remember
them
them, or
separate.
should we keep them here?
I will not remember.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep.
I mean, I was just
Probably
gonna
best
put
to
them in
leave
my
them
bag.
Yeah.
So, but if they're glass, then I don't want
Yeah, it's
to mess
Yeah,
them
we'll
up.
just
Alright, we'll just bring him back in,
guys.
but I'll need yours separate because yours is different.
Take it back in a
than
week. As we leave it, Everett falls to the floor.
Alright. Sorry, we can get him. We can get him. We got plenty of heals, and hopefully they won't set off the time thing again.
He has a potion on his person.
Good point. We'll just feed him his potion. This is a great point.
Did you give him a potion?
No.
Yeah, no, he does not.
That doesn't have a potion on his
He has a promise of a potion.
Yeah.
He has a promise of a
Okay.
superior
A potion.
potion that is actually a greater.
Forgot that
It's not.
you hadn't
No,
actually
he just
given
trusts.
him.
He
Okay.
just fully trusts
Well,
that
cool.
Everett
This
is
guy's
gonna
a
be-
nice guy,
He
and
gave
if
him
we
a
get him
potion and
killed-
distorted value on it.
No, he's planning on
No,
distorting
yeah.
value.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
give it to him.
So Everett is doing this for nothing. Other than
20
you know,
gold.
friendship
For a promise of
Everett.
rest.
Man's
Yeah.
word, you know. Man's word is bond.
Man, guys, we still gotta find this book.
Oh my gosh.
Also, we still.
Probably in that vault.
We're still in the first room.
we
Kazun is right there. Does he see a book?
no, the vault's
Probably
there.
back in that vault.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Great.
Also, we still have not. We at least can't confirm that we've killed a black scarf.
Right.
No.
Because I don't know
yeah.
what the fuck happened to.
He's like, we had this. Sorry, I did not expect so much deliberation before going in. I thought the thing was gonna happen and y'all were gonna be like, well, that's what it is, and go in and
effects
you
were
spent
gonna
half
happen.
the session talking about whether you were gonna go in or not.
That's true.
There's not enough option, guys. What are you gonna do?
These other guys, these other guards got
Wait,
it.
all the guards in?
That's why I was like, I go to the door.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was well done.
But it was the right move. But
We're not gonna stand
those other
here.
guards got down there without getting through here, so there's gotta be a way.
You're in the middle of the night!
Shit, did they surprise?
Huh?
Did they surprise to see me in like guard all that
Oh.
outfit and everything?
I don't think that
The medicine.
necessarily registers.
Yeah, I think they were
Other people they were trying to kill.
Given
So.
the fact that shit and people were just going back
No,
and forth.
Phoenix saying
Well, he's a guard.
he's
Yeah.
back there dressed as a guard.
Oh.
And she and Nora
We're not through the door.
When you stop knowing all what's happening.
Put your face on.
He's not facing them. He's standing there like a guard.
Sure. Yeah.
This, I mean, very
Listen,
easily
you can't
remedied.
have it both ways.
Right.
You can't say I dress as a guard, and so when I walk up to a guard, they think I'm a guard, and I get to have this conversation like I'm a guard, and not say, and then when my friends see me, they instantly recognize it as
Sure.
me, even though I'm
Yeah,
decked
yeah,
out as
yeah.
a guard. You can't have
That's
it both
fair.
ways.
That's fair,
What
but-
works for you also works against you.
Right, but it doesn't mean that like, we're not going to run this corner and swing hands if we're all being chill around the guard.
Well, I mean,
Oh gosh!
Yeah, the guard is
Yeah,
the guard is
they know
just
each
being a
other.
Good point,
voyeur,
you know?
Yeah.
Guess we'll find out.
They don't know what's going on out of the room.
It's easily remedied with conversations, maybe a small
One
bite,
good punch.
but it's
A small
fine.
bite.
Yeah, one good punch,
One
and then
good-
you realize, oh no, it's him, actually.
One
Are
good
you out of your
chomp.
ring, or is she still?
I was
wearing
just
you?
about to ask, what do you think? So we
My
head
current-
back down.
Yeah, I have the ring on her humanoid finger.
Thank you. Can I have all my swords back, please?
You're right.
Yes,
if
I
you
saw
haven't
I
shifted
switched
out,
it and went
So
underneath.
because I didn't want to have to carry it.
Yeah,
around
yeah,
and
yeah.
it. So yeah, I will have to shift out to take it off.
although
Thank you.
Ooh,
Who's got my cup?
I have the cup.
Thank you.
It does raise the question of whether or not I can leave my ring while you are
I
so
would run out of
shifted.
transformation before you ran out of time. So
Well, I just mean like,
yeah, it raises a question of like
I'm wondering if I can get out of the ring without you having to shift out
yeah.
and then back into whatever you want to do.
My-
Wait,
like-
what's happening?
We're talking about the
question?
physics of like I put the ring on while I was in my humanoid form and then turned into a mouse, and we're wondering we were trying to figure out the logistics of like could he